So what are we actually looking at for front
Right, we are
ranges?
live.
So yeah, I wasn't really joking.
We're live
So the threat
now, by
ranges
any
are
chance?
9 for
We are
all of
live
the
now.
war beasts. It's 10
This
for
time
all of the
we've got Dean
archons.
here
Where
again.
it gets a little different
We have
is
Oh,
Delano's
okay,
pistol. If he hits something and doesn't kill it, can extend threat ranges by 2
Lana,
inches.
do you want to say hi?
It's a range
That's
12,
how this thing
PAL
works.
12. He's rat 7.
Okay, so in my defense, I was actually talking, but I just muted myself by accident.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Fantastic
whoops.
job.
Yeah, I realized
Yeah,
that the
we just got my
YouTube thing
computer
open, so I
back.
could
My
hear them
gaming PC.
talking as I was answering that. So,
You know, I'm one of the only Asians
what
not
was I saying?
with
Yeah, so I really
computers,
can't
just
threat,
So Delano is the
threat
second
extend
best
into the angels,
Asian in
because
the
if I
UK.
shoot one, I'll kill it.
This was proven
But into the heavy,
Welsh
right, or the
1 year
the
ago.
models that don't tie to a PAL 12.
Was
can
you
threat
the
extend a bit.
best,
So I'm really
best
looking at
minion player?
range 10
Or did you not even win that
threats
either?
for walking.
No, of course I
sorry,
won
for
best
charging
minion
melee
player.
threats.
I think I'm the only
With the
minions
exception
playing
of
in the UK
Totem
at that
Hunter,
time.
who would be a
to be fair.
14.
That was not true.
Of which, buddy?
That's pretty
I'm
true.
gonna put out my prey if that's Jill.
Yeah.
I mean, we are a very
Um,
small
I
minority.
don't know how I
I
put it
played
on.
minions
I don't
before
want to put
this
on angel unit, just hide one of them.
You mean
Don't
you're
want to put it on
depressing
Lich
list?
because you'll just hide a probe if I kill Lich.
They may have been depressing, but
let's
they've
put on
worked at
Void
least
1.
1 out of 5 times.
Okay.
So I take that 1 out of 5. Thank you very much.
Boom. Totem Hunter's
Yeah.
angry.
Right, so
boy.
today we have
So he goes 14 is basically
Aurora
the biggest
1
thing.
and Delano, as you pronounced it so well last
yeah.
time.
As a Zello,
Okay. So
or
we're gonna,
Zoro Pig for short.
Zoro Pig. Have you looked at Zoro Pig much?
I took
Aurora.
a few
No,
looks
wait,
at
no,
it,
she's gonna operate too
but
as well.
I'm just waiting for the new troll minion thing to
Oh,
come out
use
for me
your
to actually have fun
rules.
with him.
She's
be
gonna go
honest.
ahead and activate.
But I still
She's
think he
gonna
has
go
some play
ahead
in
and
Dawn
spend
4 at the
2
moment, and
for
some
Arcane
Archon
Might on
builds
herself.
and work for food.
I just
Yep.
realised I have nailed this as well.
Boop. She's gonna go ahead and spend 3 for our Genesis.
How'd you spell his name?
Oh god. A-Z-A-Z-E-L-L-O?
And we'll spend 2 for
Let me go and grab my phone
admonition
and actually check
onto number
all
1.
for that.
No, I just realised because Brad's made his list with Helga, so the stream was set up with Helga.
That puts 3 tokens on the frustrum.
It's probably Helga because
Yeah, it doesn't exist yet. So,
That's the wrong thing.
Brad-wise,
Yep.
we've got
There it is.
Archon Machine, so we've got 2
And then
two
she's just gonna walk
Voids,
up.
2 Primals, 2 Warhogs,
And we really
2
don't need it
Warhogs.
this turn.
got a Brun and Lug,
Okay.
got a Dunia,
we
got
know
a
we do.
Hermit,
We'll end within 3 of
got
the
a Special
corollary.
Valks,
Okay.
got a Tome Hunter.
We're gonna go ahead and activate Angels. They're just gonna run.
Struggling a bit, Ryan.
If they could back up, I'd really appreciate it.
We're just gonna run to be.
And then you've got the
you get that
horde
right.
of
There we go.
multiple
Hey, go Totem
angels.
Hunter, hold him back.
Just look how far up they are already. They're not even moving.
They're not even running full distance as well.
Be all the melee threats, right?
Solid.
A couple of gun
So
ranges.
It's just
Mine
like,
and
we're just gonna casually
Flank is
walk
walk and
up.
shoot
Don't need to
19.
run. It's fine. Whatever.
Azazello is 18 for his gun. Boom Howler is 15. Void's
so
walking spray 16.
Convergence
so-
wise, 2 Voids.
Oh, and then what's his face? Brun is a
The-
blunderbuss.
I wanna say
He only threatens
Frustrum Locus,
13,
is that the
so I
actual name of
wouldn't
the
worry
model?
about
Oh, well done.
This
I am
pretty
impressed.
boy.
Not just called it a dildo for once.
14.
We have 2 Conservators, a Gatsby. We've got a Spicy Inflictor of the Gatsby.
We're gonna
That's a bit different.
activate a Inflictor. It'll run.
We've got an Elish and a Hermit. And then we've got, I'm assuming,
He's just gonna run.
let me just work this fully out. 3 units of Negation Angels and 2 units of Normal Angels.
Boy, boy. That'd be a short stream here, I tell you.
I don't know. You let me go first, man.
So we've not gone for the
I
Eradicator
feel
build
so
for the Royal one, which I
No,
particularly like.
we've gone for the Gatsby that reaches near enough the middle of the table.
Normal Angels are
Top
gonna
of one.
run.
Uh-huh.
Just sits there.
Hermit Libra.
Scary person.
Corollary is gonna activate. It's gonna gain a focus.
It's fun.
Gonna
This
use
list
that
doesn't
focus to
have
run.
a map fixer.
Does it need it?
Can't fit there. That's fine. We'll just go
Would be
right
an
there.
understatement.
Pass it off to number 1.
Very disappointed.
Number 1's gonna spend that focus to run. Pass it back off to.
So what are
number
the jacks on Aurora?
2 Conservators.
playing pass the baton.
Okay. quite
Also,
like
Dean,
it.
I was completely lying.
Oh,
They've got paralysis
You
of a stick.
lie?
We're gonna activate.
Because of negation angels.
Sure. These ones
So Ryan, here's a question for you.
give you at least a little bit of.
Feel
Right.
free.
Let me roll some
We'll
attack.
just
dice
wait
to see.
casually. It's fine, Tom.
I
Take
mean,
your-
Ryan
I
hadn't
did.
responded to me at all
Those
so far, so I
negation
was like,
angels
is my
over
microphone muted?
I'm gonna mess them up.
The stream starting soon
Boy.
doesn't have our pictures
Gonna
on
mess
it.
them up
Very
so hard.
disappointed.
No, it doesn't know, but the
My
thumbnail
Jeff is
does.
gonna run.
Sexual.
It's not
I
good
don't
enough,
know.
Ryan.
Listen to me.
So you wait for the post.
After
You
all
wait
the
for the
effort
post.
that I put into you, and then look what you've done. Look.
Yeah, we'll swing
Uh,
hard this way, I guess. Or fast.
So
enough
are we
to get
assuming
through
this
it.
is just going to be a
Do
ends in an assassination sort of game?
asking it back to the corollary.
From which
They have
player?
Pathfinder it.
Where
I
you
mean, I feel
feeling
like this
Yeah.
can go either way, to be honest.
How
But
light though?
I'm not
Oh,
seeing
they
this
have
as
flight.
a
I
scenario game.
They don't. I'm saying.
Like, if you look at how
She
Bunched
walks
up
7, shoots 12.
the
so
minions
she
is-
has a 19-inch threat.
Spot on.
really
Boy.
not going for those side,
The Riveter walks
Side
6,
ones.
shoots 6. Watch out for his little.
and those angels are
boom
just going to
too.
dictate where stuff goes. Like, let's be real.
These
Excuse me.
angels are just gonna run.
I mean,
because I guess that's fine.
if
Not
they don't
really full
hit
aggro.
at particular, they got CMA.
And
this
these
list.
ones
Does
will.
Aurora grant that to them?
We'll go a little bit further.
Should grant stuff to people.
I'm pretty sure she's.
Nah,
I mean,
she's
she's
got
definitely
flair.
used to.
Nah, she's just got flank.
Just got flank. That's boring.
So the paralysis angels,
this
POW 12s.
void.
The other ones are POW 10s with brutal, so they're literally exactly the same.
Sure.
Huh.
Frustrum's just gonna run.
Fair.
Hermit's gonna run 12.
I mean, the problem is I don't know too much
Yep.
about the newer caster,
Ailish will run.
what he can do.
15.
He's got some pretty funky stuff on his card.
ADO will run.
What's he
Right,
got?
so time to butcher the name again.
Yeah.
So Azello,
Better.
he's got a funky named hand cannon.
Alright, so let's talk
As a
some
Zeno.
numbers, buddy.
You got it.
He gives a
So we said 16.5 and 14.5 for the threats, right?
He's got a beacon gun.
For all
Which
the
is very
angels,
relevant.
Okay,
that's
go,
including an
Delaney, take
apparition,
over.
though, right?
for
Yeah,
free.
yeah. So any that are outside of 9.
Please don't make me have to open up
Hypatia
Warrior Rifle.
don't
No, you're
get
doing it.
apparition.
You're doing it.
Okay, so
Basically,
the
yeah.
Okay, so off the top of my head, he
so
has a
it's
beacon
the
gun at
leader
range
and number
12.
2 in the orange unit to the left, 1 unit of
Um,
clock or negation up in the cloud on the left.
that's
He's
what I
got
remember.
riposte.
and that
He gives
is all.
one
So
unit
that
of
guy back
Pharaoh,
here can't, like, get to
henchman, which
Plus
gives him
2
plus 2
defense.
deaths and reroll failed
Yep,
misses.
that's fine.
That's really kind of cool.
And then all the others have it.
So
So-
for any faction
Pretty decent
warrior
Oh,
amount
is
of
it
modules,
14 already? Oh,
gain
sweet, I am.
riposte
Okay,
whilst in
great.
his command.
And your feet
He's
gives
got
parry, is
ranged
that right?
amplifier built in,
And Repo 5.
and then
Alright,
spell wise,
okay.
he's got distraction, flashing blade, phantasm,
Um,
storm ranger, wind rush.
I know aerogenesis
Okay.
speeds up.
So some pretty
boys,
decent spells
but
there.
Aside from aerogenesis, they would only have a
And
melee threat
then
of
the
12 still.
feat is
Baby
Baby Iona.
8.
So-
11, 1 inch reach, yes, 12.
warrior models gain
Alright.
plus 3 strength, plus 3 arm,
Lich,
and
no,
duelist, which is the
liches,
plus 2 defense melee attack.
Conservator. Alright, so
So
let's see how
essentially,
well we
he's
get
got
to do
a
this.
4-point defense swing
we're
on
gonna go
1 unit. Is
with
that right?
On feet turn
5?
against melee.
4, yes.
It's 4.
this
Yeah.
primal first. Who's gonna go and run
He
for
could
him?
potentially have more if he can get distraction off.
Yeah, so something that is kind of cute here if you can get to actually do it. Distraction and voids.
What's his
Yeah,
focus
there
stat though?
was
What's
that
he actually
angels
needing to roll
coming-
to achieve that?
Ugh,
Keep your head
Come on,
down.
you know he's a 6. Like, let's be real.
yeah,
We
he's
go
a Pharaoh
there with
caster.
that one.
We don't have
We'll go
anything above
next
6.
with
And then
Azazello.
what
he's
is he
gonna spend
using
3 and storm rage for
to
the primal just went forward.
leverage being able to
We're
cast his spells
actually
without
the first
putting
one
himself
just
in,
has
the
Range
bad spot?
15,
dispel on hit.
range
with a crit.
amplifier.
Oh,
I
just
think
hit.
15
okay.
is enough, Dean, that he
Okay,
might
so-
be able to stay out of range.
we're
However,
still gonna
if
storm
the
rage
voids
him.
are at the middle to back, then
He can walk up 15-inch distraction and then wind rush backwards if he
So
really needs to.
there, and then
And that costs him how much for his stack?
5 outside of upkeeps.
It's not really many.
because
I mean,
four,
he's-
ones per
You, go,
se in
you,
the list.
you go on the assumption that you're going to boost the distraction.
yeah,
Like he's only
yeah.
theory 6.
camping on one with the hermit there. It's not like the end of the world.
It's not, and I'm assuming that there are shield guards around him for
Open the
random
shrine.
gunshots and stuff.
Yeah, there's
Eyelashes there take D3
There's some valves
damage. And
Yeah.
then my
And he'll be
Those
effectively
guys
def
are-
18
um,
without
So
defensive
we're gonna
terrain
pull from the shrine. Let's see if it curses
benefits.
me. It's not gonna
'cause
curse
of
me.
Rush.
And we'll spend 2 to cast Wind Rush. So let's get the bonus defense.
So it's not like he's not
And
easy to kill, unlike Mr. Carver, who just dies
those
every
are
turn.
negation.
yeah. So we're wind rushing up.
Those are
So
clockwork. Can't see me.
I'm assuming that he's going to be casting.
Those ones don't have
spell here at some
apparitions. That one's only 14.5. That one's 16.5. So I think I can be here.
Maybe he's just going
and
for +2
negations can't get
defense.
to me. So let's do that. Let's go right there.
Yeah.
Let's go with Boomhowler next.
that's essentially what
Boomhowler's
Social Wage
pretty
used to do,
happy. He's
wasn't
gonna
it?
corrode himself.
So I'm
here.
technically not watching the stream at the moment,
Coming
but has
up
he
to right
Storm
here.
Raided,
Roll
Primal,
mark
or
the
anything yet?
corrosion. He's gonna put out a covering fire.
No,
No.
Uh,
I think Azello literally just walked up and did like.
he has. He's done that.
Let's see where do I want to put
Oh,
this.
he's done it.
Yeah, it's gone to the primal that's moved out front.
Because this on a feat turn, that's a +5 armor swing that you can get on one Primal.
Oh, that's pretty tanky. That's bringing
It's
past
pretty tanky.
Maylock.
Like, there's not
Yeah.
apart from Dark Shroud here. There is no way of
I think
lowering
we'll go there.
apart from the hermit, but
That's 2 things so far. Keep going, Ryan.
that's what 12
I
inches.
decided there, Ryan.
Boomhowler will give himself.
I'm pretty
12
sure
inches- 12
Azazello
inches
has
on
a-
the hermit, which
I'm
is
pretty sure
average.
Azazello has
And
some
we'll
good
just go ahead
like
and come back.
defensive tech because you
Be
can
right there.
Phantasm Avoid.
Mhm.
Keeps the void safe from
Guess I didn't have to
range
corrode
shots
myself for
and
that
so.
play, but whatever.
Storm Rage on a Primal obviously
Does
buffs up
Primal
its
go
armor
and we'll run?
enough, I reckon, so it's survivable, and he's got enough shield guards around. I wasn't paying attention. Is there a Wastelander in the list as well?
There, this void will go. here.
Not that I can see.
Warhog
No.
will go.
That's a little disappointing.
Oh, there's
yeah.
Wastelander. There's a Wastelander.
There's a Wastelander.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming Storm Rager's got shoved onto
Go
a Primal.
there. Totem Hunter
Phantasm
will
gets
go.
shoved onto
Do I
like
fit
a
in here?
Totem
No, that's
Hunter.
fine. Totem Hunter will put himself here.
Famous Totem Hunter can't
He's
get
got, he's
shot.
got he's got nothing on him yet. I think you just have to if you actually loaded up the game, the line.
We'll go
I,
with.
as much as I would love to do that, I'm
Lug,
playing
who's
Monster
just
Train at the
gonna run and
moment on
ride
my like new PC, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm here for Bant.
You suck. Well, basically, there's in the zone a lot of angels, and the threat of just getting shot off is pretty high. So as I can't cast too much.
That should be fine.
Obviously, he
Let's
just dies.
go with Brun, who's going to come to here and spend 2 and cast
Very
Stonehold.
true.
As you do.
You can soak 5 shots.
He's there now.
Bear in mind, they've
I'll
got
take
paralysis
Let's
guns,
go
yeah.
with this
Effectively,
Warhog who's gonna
one
run
lucky
wild.
shot.
We'll also corrode
Can
ourselves.
just screw it up.
Nope.
What's the range of those guns?
There we go. Let's
10?
go with Hermit, who will run.
So you
Or
could
like
just Phantasm
speed.
himself instead.
Yeah, but they're like speed 9 models.
Yeah, it's kind of rude.
Yeah. I might be dumb. Is Boomhailer
Oh,
not a
he doesn't
minion
wanna go
model?
there. He wants to go like
Boom Howler is a minion model.
here. Let's do that.
It's a minion mark.
Wastelander will go.
How come?
Right, he's primarily a mercenary
Darkon
model.
will go. Actually, not yet. I lied. I'm sorry.
Well, he's a
this
mercenary
Void will
minion,
go?
but yeah.
So it's 14.5,
Yeah, but
12.5
you know it's
for the ones
not
on the
a
outside, 14.5 for that one. So I think we can go. I think we can go there because those ones are like
So
12.5. I don't have the apparition, and I'm not.
If Brad can
living.
actually get stuck in here,
Mhm.
this
Yeah, let's go there
shouldn't
with
be
that
too
void.
bad. But
Scythe will go.
it's just a matter of is he actually even going to get to the zones?
Scythe riding 14.5 to Scythe, 16.5 from that one.
So he's really bunked up quite hard behind that building.
Yeah, Scythe will come up to here.
So the model's behind it. The
Feral Valks will go.
Totem Hunter can
One melee
still
initial,
potentially
right?
do something because of all of his movement
they only have one.
shenanigans.
Void can still
Alright,
do
so
something,
charging
but just
in,
by walking
getting
up.
Axe is
Warhog's not doing
huge
anything
concern.
next turn.
Let's go here. here.
So
I
the
suppose it's
Wastelander
realistically-
is
Mhm.
literally the slap bang in the middle of that block.
Yeah.
So there, I'm just going to do one thing if you don't mind. I'm
Just
just going to
really
fix that man.
projecting that.
Just say,
Yeah,
aren't
so
they
the
coming
shield
seven?
guard aura.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Okay.
I finished making my plan halfway through the activation of the unit.
Fair enough.
So we'll go there. This River Raider. This River Raider, which you're kind of happy where he's at. So we'll do that. Junior Archon will now go, and we'll run.
The wonderful Dunia Archon.
Go behind the cloud,
It's not that much
Right
for
there.
all.
and
It's Threads of
Alright.
Fate to.
let's go
Sugar
back
on
to
it,
this
is it?
for me. You're round 2.
The main thing will be
Okay.
the Wastelander
So
and
nothing
the
to do
shield
vengeance
guards.
wise. We
So you'll probably
punish
look
focus back up to
to
7.
Do the not
gas
deflect bullet,
bees,
the
inflictor
take a bullet
powers up.
thing, and then get the damage.
Lana, this is gonna blow your mind, but
we upkeep arcane might.
You can actually get this game on
We're
your phone.
not going to allocate any.
If you're trying to get me
we
to,
will apparate my battle
Pay
group.
slightly better
actually-
attention. Yeah.
She'll apparate 2
of
inches
course I'm paying
forward.
attention. 100% paying attention.
But obviously,
We'll apparate
so
2.
during apparition, okay, the sec we clearly need to address, and that this is clearly sponsored by Raid
Two.
Shadow Legends. Got to get that in now before we
Yep.
forget.
100%. Glad you reminded us. Thanks.
You've got back NordVPN, Ryan,
we're going
and Nice Machine.
Oh, and honey.
Let's see here.
No.
Do I want to apparate anything this way?
Honey's not as often as you think.
Well, no, honey's pretty often.
Yeah, like well, it might show how much I do
anyway, but
online
you can't
shopping,
really
but every
trigger
single
anything
advert
off
for
it,
me is
so
honey.
I
whatever.
literally
if
don't
you
think
just
I've
do
ever
that,
seen a
that.
honey advert.
What?
Whoa. But Dean, do you know how much money you could be saving with honey?
You can't actually use it that way.
Let
No,
me show you all these
fine.
things that I bought
Never
recently.
seen.
He's here.
I've never seen an advert, so no. No, I don't know.
You can. So if Gatsby's here,
It's just a
what
fucking
can
Chrome
get you
extension, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Essentially nothing.
nothing.
Literal 0, buddy.
Good. That's what I want to hear.
Literal 0 models.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
anything exciting happened yet, right?
So we'll go ahead and
Yeah, so
apparate the
apparition was
angels.
happening.
Let's go 2 inches this way.
Oh,
There's quite a lot of models to apparition.
I'm gonna redeploy my army basically.
I can appreciate that.
He's effectively
Yeah,
got
go
a
tell-
thorough
I'm gonna
feet
watch you
turn
do it.
every turn.
Okay.
That's the way to treat this.
There you go. Just goes to show Thyra a proper B class caster.
There's nothing wrong with being a B class caster.
I mean, it means you're not an A class caster.
Which means that you see most of your life in the bottom tray of foam, sometimes in a bag.
There's
maybe in
that. Okay,
storage.
that's good enough.
But
Okay.
you know,
We can have a B
So,
tier game of
We're
War Machine.
gonna activate Aurora.
Who
She's gonna go
decides who's B
ahead
grade?
And spend 3 for Aerogenesis.
I mean, I just get to pick any Legion caster, don't I?
Yeah.
Woofed.
I just get to play anything that's not.
no, because
Uh,
anime's still
she's
good.
just gonna sit there looking pretty.
Yeah.
Um,
Amag is
the-
good by the
Oh, I guess he's
virtue of
keep bad mouth.
numbers.
That's fine. Not a big deal. We'll go ahead and.
Delano,
spend
you
know-
do get
two
to
put out
play your
Admiral again.
favourite Sturm and Drain.
I
List
still
of
have,
8.
I still have
There we go.
PTSD about that guy.
And she'll just sit there.
There's nothing wrong with
looking
that. That Sturm and
pretty.
Drain list was
Activate
amazing.
this
You just
correlate.
decided to
really
every
was.
single time to
Go
pilot it to
focus,
be drunk.
Walk up, pass one off.
Oh no, I was hungover.
So it'll be
No,
on
no,
one
I'm not
after
saying it's a
this,
bad list. It
we'll
just
pass
requires
off
me to not be hungover. Which,
Conservator
if
with
you're asking me
Admo.
to play War Machine on a Saturday, then I
Actually,
mean,
no,
I'm
we'll pass it off to
pretty
the other
hungover Saturday
Conservator.
morning.
I mean, are you not just permanently in a state of either hungover or drunk?
Now that I've been working from
Conservator
home,
with Admo.
Practically, yes.
Delano is a raging alcoholic for anyone who doesn't know.
No. Well, I prefer the term functioning.
I mean, you've just clearly
Oh,
told
that
us
was
that you
not
clearly are
Harbor,
not
right?
functioning.
If you
As an
can't
alcoholic.
play Sturm and Drain, a 4 model list Sturm and Drain, you're clearly not functional.
I know, it requires a lot of brain power to play Sturm and Drang, for your FYI.
Delano, what's the one thing you have to measure every turn?
Mm-hmm.
Running
Yeah,
and
the
passing
threat
it back
range.
to the corollary.
You had to
12.
measure 14
11.
inches, wasn't it? Every term.
No,
That's
it was. Oh yeah, it was 14 inches every
And
turn.
now
And I
we
forgot to do that
just-
every turn.
Right, I think we're actually hitting the turn now, by the way, guys.
So I just have
What-
to.
what- what- what-
I
what-
think the turn's actually starting. Apparition gate's done.
Oh,
Speed 6, 9,
get excited.
10.
Is that what this
No,
is?
no, you can't.
Not too sure about
12 if you want to get to that
Calm
guy.
down.
can get to the hand
Sorry,
if you
please
want,
forgive
but we can just move the shield guard somewhere. Well, no, because I could just add Mo back. I mean, I'll
The
be
hell?
So
shadowbound afterwards, but
Straight dying in
yeah,
this.
the
typical
apparition, so it should be fine.
fish core tradition.
So
Dean.
these angels
Do we
are going to
reckon
run.
we gave a lot of misses this turn?
You
All
got
the
it.
sixes. Actually, are sixes good enough to hit? That's the question.
Four. Who knows?
If sixes are good enough, then it's absolutely fine.
I think angels are like
That's
ref
not
5, aren't
There it is.
Do they have CRA?
they? Yeah.
There we
Yeah, I
go.
know.
Negation don't.
I mean, I'm glad
Okay.
that
We're
the
gonna go ahead and
unit that has
we'll
paralysis on a
just
stick
run this
doesn't have
authority save.
CRA.
Normal angels are rat 6 as well, but they got CRA.
So I think we could see some hits on a
Yeah,
you know,
I
kind of
guess.
roll a 6.
I think it's 6 hits. Some things here, because Prime was definitely Death 12.
Angel will
Well, apart from one that's Storm Raged right now.
run to there.
Sure thing.
The frustrum
So nobody's
Storm Rage,
scoring at left hand
Oh,
zone.
yeah.
to it'll run.
Hermit's taking his spot in
No,
the zone.
Storm Rager doesn't give death,
Do-
Dean.
That should be fine.
Just a
Strength
strength
and
arm
armor.
and
Strong
Matt?
arm mat.
Oh, my
you
mistake.
get-
Yeah, I just had to look that up. I was pretty sure it didn't.
We're gonna activate
That'd
these
be pretty
angels. They're
damn
just gonna
good
back
for like
off.
3 costs upkeep as well.
I just assume Storm Rage is amazing because it only affects one model.
Okay.
That's how I remember it.
Gatsby's just gonna
That's
run.
fair. The only time I've ever been affected by Storm Rage is getting hit by a stupid
He's
mage
outside of my
hunter
threat range,
assassin.
though. Can you move that
Now
forward?
we're good.
Oh, fuck.
Alright.
I think
let's see.
I've never seen Brian get killed so quickly before.
Appreciate
I was like,
it,
oh yeah,
but
buddy, you got it. Here you go.
add this guy if you really want.
Yo, he's
not really-
done.
Okay, Gaspy's
Yeah,
now.
I
I'll
still
do
can't
that.
get to lich if I kill that guy, so
Gaspy
don't worry.
decided this turn
I
I only need to
figured.
move about 4 inches.
Mhm.
Let's void. Where's it gonna go? We'll just kind of.
Just wasn't interested in anything else.
Here,
Look at this.
this
I
inflictor will
think,
pop
for
on
the
up.
benefit of our
Mhm.
viewers at home, we should explain what Gaspy 4 does.
Apart from the
Makes
fact that
people
he's been in
cry.
enough
We'll
streams,
just run this way.
he doesn't die to a Seraph. He doesn't die to a
These ones will
Golub
just run.
under Scarbon Feet. What other ones happened? What happened in Jim's game? Did his fixes die in that
and
one?
these orange gals.
Pretty
Don't
sure
know why
so.
you expect
That
me to
should be
remember.
fine.
Well, that was a good
Can't
game.
collect my soul, so it's
Jim
just
nearly
the
won with
ADO at
the
this
quadruple
point.
6 for
We
Warrior.
will
Charges Scar.
Oh yeah.
just
good
run to
times.
here, I guess. No reason to get greedy. Yep, that's me.
But what does Gaspy 4 actually
Okay,
do?
that was fast.
Ugh.
Would you point out,
God.
guys?
So let's
Cock's
move
been
out of the way.
flipped.
I'm definitely going to covering fire again.
Not a single
And
roll.
let's look at a few
made.
things here. So
Posturing
Hermit
position.
is
Well,
defense
Gaspy 4 gives
11.
his entire battle group Dark Shroud. He has Dark Shroud. His unit has
I
Dark
can get
Shroud.
that one guy's soul.
His unit comes back because 1 per turn.
Can't
If
aim,
dead,
but I can
up to a
come
maximum
out
of
through
3.
here and shoot him
He
something.
gives constructs
Shoot
in
him
his
I'm gonna try and make.
command.
I think I'm gonna try and
Command
cover him
range
this
murderous.
turn and just like
Is it
throw
murderous?
feet.
Not
Murderous,
murderous.
He doesn't have
uh,
shield guards there, does
the
he?
plus 2 to charge.
Plus
Blood
he charges
first?
living
Blood
monsters,
And
blood
if my
mass, that's it.
caster is
And
He-
pre-charges
Oh,
as
I
well.
gotta move through the acid. I'll do the corrosion roll in a
Not
second.
Sure. I don't think they had to be forced, no.
I'd have to win. rush.
It's really good.
Not
He
a
then
huge
has
I can do
Caustic
that.
Mist as well.
Okay, so I have to win
Flicker.
rush. Let's
Yeah,
do
he
the
has
acid now.
Flicker.
So the Warhound,
He
goes out,
also
and I
just
roll more
has
Boom Howler.
Gaspy defensive
Okay,
stats, including his
console.
health, with
So-
5
Save
focus.
those ones for right now. Thank you.
He is therefore better than
let's pull
some
on our
of the,
Fury.
or better than most of the 5
2
Fury
off lug, back to Brun.
Warcasters / Warlocks.
Poor Lilith.
I said Ryle and Run
Mhm,
for that one
100%.
log, and I never put it on him.
Pull
So
Hey, yeah,
We can joke about it all we want, but yeah, he
I don't
is
know
spirited.
what
in it.
I did there, but no, we're back to 6 on Lord.
Wait, was there another
Azilla.
update to War
We'll
Rods
upkeep
today?
the Storm Rager for 1, going down to
Yeah,
5.
there was something.
we'll go
I
ahead and
didn't read
take
the
our
patch
turn here.
notes. Just went through on my phone.
So
June releases are now
nothing in your
available.
threat. That's in your threat.
Wait, what's June
So
releases?
you can charge here and get both of
Isn't this
those
what
in
we-
melee. Angels can be knocked down, right?
Yesterday.
Totally can.
Day before yesterday?
Alright.
That was on the 26th.
So I do
Brad's the true
that.
hero here, guys. He's actually going in.
And I don't think I'm lucky enough
How
to
do
get.
I
No,
check
but it'll knock
what's on
down
my deck
those. I'll
currently in
kill
this
2 of them
game?
and knock down
Top
2.
left.
It's pretty
Thank you.
good.
I'm surprised to see him going in
Um,
so early.
I think he has
So
to.
let's talk about how you damage fix this army a little bit. I know you, of course, have Hermit. You have Dark Shroud off of 1,000
Bloodthirst does not let
sources.
you
How
charge
else do you
free.
damage fix?
You
Okay,
still
you
have
Boosting off my caster.
To be
but
honest,
there's
I
no
think
other
Brad's
armor
fine.
to
now
up.
shit.
No, the
Brad is
negation
fine
angels
going
have
in
gang.
first because I'm assuming he's going to pop feet and just take the plus
Okay,
3 armor.
Negation
and
Angels
everything.
have gang.
And he's got enough
The
defensive tech
Clockwork
to ride
do
out
as well,
and
or
stuff,
no?
I assume.
Brittle charge.
Little charge. Okay,
Ah,
sounds good.
assumptions.
Paralysis is pretty big.
Oh, and the conservators
You're
have
not really
Hand of Vengeance, so if you
stacking
destroy a model
for
within
the
5, they'll get
defense. You're
+2/+2.
probably going to stack for the armor.
Well,
I'm
so
assuming they're going to
conveniently for
repo out
you,
and then
Yeah,
he's
that's
going
what
to
I'm saying. So you've got Dark Shroud,
That's the plan.
which can be applied anywhere.
So
You've
what's that
got
bring
Hermit,
the
which
power
can
rank to?
get definitely to the middle of
17
that board.
before Dark Shroud.
Except for it's
So
12.
17 Dark Shroud to 19. And
It's
are,
the
they're also
savages that
immune to
have
knockdown, right?
boosting.
At least, let me
something
double
did.
check that actually.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
So the
Um,
Hermit where he is
Conservator
is 0.5 away from.
say that they can't be knocked
Freddy in the
down,
middle of
so
the
you
table.
could hit him and knock him down.
Okay.
So he's getting most of that stuff there if he goes in with a primal.
So I think I want my caster.
It's pretty nice.
pretty good.
Does the Hand of Vengeance let a conservator move out of activation?
Oh, it doesn't.
Can the negation angels be targeted
So
by
what's the
spells?
conservative
'Cause he
start
might
range?
just go for distraction and just
Against
spread
living
him down
models,
with
it's going to be
So,
5,
unless
7 worth apparition,
you put
10, 12,
mage
13.
static on them,
Alright,
don't believe he
so 13,
did.
but that's only if you get Bloodthirst to it, right?
then yeah, you can do
But
that.
I could just run Gaspy.
Yeah, I'd be tempted by
yeah.
that.
Alright. I mean, I don't think I have
You really don't like the idea of the negation
a lot of
angels.
spots I can be where I'm completely safe.
Negation
But I can
Angels
get
are
to
nasty.
there, and I'm fairly certain. That, of course, requires a win rush. But I can
I
see
mean,
Hermit
one
from here.
advantage she's got here is the
Yeah, I think so.
Archons aren't living.
Oh,
Alright.
oh.
Assuming this angel isn't
Alright.
blocking. Assuming angel and the objective aren't blocking one of sight.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. I'll move your Hermit, and I think I have to go a little to my left. So
Got
let's put your
excited
Hermit
there, Ryan,
back.
for a moment.
I think I have to come down to like
Better extent to the
here,
Hermit.
Okay.
and now we're good. So I have to be there, so that's a win rush to get there. I have to move at least
Dean,
the
do
Warhawk
I
first.
lose
So let's go ahead and do
25
that. The
player
Warhawk's
health
going
but
to,
get 150 coins? Or lose
Yeah,
5
he's gonna
player
Ryle
health
run.
and get 25 coins?
and let's get that out of the way first.
How
He's gonna
many
put
coins do you have?
himself here,
240.
re-corroding himself, I think.
What stage are you at?
Oh, actually,
think
yeah.
that's
I'm
fine.
on stage 7, so I think Seraph is next.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Gonna go a little farther. Still going through the acid. I
What's
think
he
that's to
measuring out
land,
for here,
like,
Ryan?
I'm not too sure what this measurement is.
And then this still lets me land up there. Yep. All right, looks good. So let's confirm that Riley running.
Is
Sarah,
that his?
I'll remark
Is that his
corrosion.
caster as well?
That is
Um,
the caster being pre-measured.
I think I go with Lord next. 'Cause I have to position
the
the
Warhawk
rest of
can't be
turn
doing
around
anything.
him.
It's
Although I
just not
guess
got
I
the
can
movement to achieve
go with
anything, has it?
the primal, and that way I don't have to corrode my own caster.
No. It's also probably just in the way.
Is there any harm in going with the primal first?
To be honest, as a Zealot doesn't really want war beasts. I wouldn't be
No,
surprised
angels
if
don't
he
have
sacks
dodge, do
one
they?
just to
Not
tempt
in
something
this
forward,
version, no.
trade it with
If it
him.
was
Or
Aurora,
do
he would
they
have
I
put
mean,
up
he's
okay.
tempting the army
Yeah.
forward. That looks things.
Do I want to repo 3 that primal?
Yeah, that's the problem with Azazello. He literally offers nothing to war beasts. That's all.
Is that a
No,
problem?
I want to see where our recovering fire later.
It's not that the problem is that you want to play him. Most people are going to play
I
him in
think
work
that's
for
fine.
food at the moment because
Everyone
Thornfall.
will play will work for food.
Yeah, because Thornfall is just a god awful theme. It's not okay. I take that back. The theme's not awful. The infantry is awful.
Sorry, I know it's a lot of thinking. My apologies.
Which means if you're taking him
You're
in
fine,
work
dude.
or work for food, you kind of want to benefit for war beasts, which he doesn't give anything to.
Yeah, I
And a
disagree.
medium small base can still fit through here.
I think just being able to take
No.
the max lot of the 2 good Archons is completely fine for it to work.
So I still have range in my
Yeah.
gun a little bit. So if I put
Valkyries,
did-
Valkyries are still
Same
really
one,
good
think
models.
Now I can fit through
Yeah.
with them
I did think about putting
And-
Malvern and Mayhem in,
and still.
just for shits, just
Yep.
so I can distract and kill and spree for a unit or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Dean.
Eh?
Seraph wasn't next. It was the Penitent.
There, I trigger both the warjacks.
More for you.
Don't the solos get something too?
They get Regis Vengeance. Or, Swift Vengeance, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, not much I can do about that.
That right hand side just feels completely untouchable for Brad.
I would see no reason
I
as to
agree.
just back it
If you damage number 2, you won't trigger it on
Just
the
give it
board.
up, give the zone up, give the objective up, and just
Yeah,
try and achieve
I want to
something in
knock
the
down
middle.
the 2 negations.
Like that's
though,
where he's
so
going to
I'm
have the most
100%
success.
attacking
at
number
the
3.
moment.
Bloody good
Yeah,
out.
that left-hand building's pretty.
Alright, yeah, let's go with this primal
thick
now.
as well.
Before we
Like-
go with Azazello.
It's just the void that can
He can
interact.
charge up to 9.
Mhm.
Don't want to go with the full
So,
thing.
The other problem as well is they were talking about this
What?
pre-game
Yeah, that should be fine.
We've got anchor for
charging
hermit there.
number 3.
So you
So
can't
we'll go
even
with
push the hermit out, and there's a
I guess it
surprising
doesn't
amount of
matter. We'll go
pushing
with the
bread's
beatback
list.
weapon.
You won't have it this
I'm
turn.
at 10 because of
but
Storm Rager.
related to
I
I don't
hit
think
the
it's, I don't
single
think it's able
knockdown
to
knocks
affect
down
him
all
this
4
turn though.
models
That
right in front of
doesn't
me.
really matter.
My charge attack just dies unless you want to hermit it. Actually, it's not in range. Never mind. And then
So
my
we've got a lot of
second
knockdown
initial,
angels here.
I'll put.
That is
Before I
quite
decide if I
glorious.
want to do that, I don't think it triggers anything else other than giving a second soul if I attack the knockdown angel. Although I'm currently not engaged, and they don't have the ability to stand up,
No, they don't.
or you know, in shape.
Yeah. Good.
We'll just have Eilish, so you can strip Storm Rager here, so I don't go too crazy.
Why
with
does Eilish
protection.
get Swift Vengeance here?
You can't even use it. I think he might be trolling a little bit.
I was just better off killing more models than less. I'm just going to attack the knockdown.
don't know why.
column.
You get movement.
For what?
Swift Vengeance.
Okay.
I feel like I'm missing something here, but
And
right.
I think that just triggers Hand of Vengeance on bow. Yeah.
You already had it, so. We'll go to Azazel next. He's going to go ahead and do a combination of advancing and wind rushing to that spot.
Okay.
Put me down to 3. I'm going to take a pistol shot into Hermit. I hit on a 4.
Okay.
I think I'm just going to hard roll a 4 here, hopefully. We'll hit.
Cool.
Does a pal 12.
Takes a point.
What exciting thing happened, Ryan?
He shot. He's got a whole shot on the hermit.
A whole one shot.
Whole one shot.
Yep. Alright, let's go with the Void.
Sure.
Void's going to walk forward
that was a
to
feat.
here. I believe if I spray at Hermit,
Interesting.
who I can see, I should hit all 3 models in front of me.
Why is decided not to do that?
Yes.
Alright, so we'll do that. So on the Angel, your
Does he
defense
know
a lot,
that we
right?
don't?
16.
I need a 10, see if we get lucky here. Okay, sure. The objective, not snakes. Okay, there it is. And Hermit needing a 5. Alright, so we hit the Angel and the Hermit.
Well,
The
Hermit
Angel, I think-
We're just gonna Hermit the Angel.
Okay, that sounds fine. Hermit, though, takes a point.
And the Hermit's gonna die, so I'd rather just.
No, that makes sense. Void's done. Sight's
Okay,
gonna
so
go.
Void-
Sight's
Void's
gonna go and
stuck
walk out 7 to here.
On the left.
First
Cool.
shot into Hermit, needing
Couldn't have been
not
part of the
snakes.
plan. Surely
Hits,
not.
second
No,
shot,
so
third
plan
shot,
was Scythe
hits and
kills
kills
the
him.
hermit. But
and we'll take my last multi-fire shot into the Angel again, needing a 9.
20,
Oh.
right? Because I have cover.
But
the hermit, the
I missed
angel,
anyway, even without the cover. I
hasn't
still
actually
killed a
killed it,
model,
so the void
so
one
I will
didn't
use
actually
running
kill anything,
gun
promise.
to come back to here, I think.
Got it.
Word.
Just a little bit.
No, that's dumb. I have a Raider for this job. Come back to here.
Okay.
There we go. River Raider activates, runs, goes there. Buddy, one more
he
follow-up
didn't
question. Can I
feat
have
this
a
turn.
feat, which was the whole plan of this turn?
I figured.
I'm really surprised
Oh, wait, hang on.
with that.
Hang on,
Oh boy,
hang on.
that's so
There we
set
go.
up on everything else that has to happen this turn.
I think he's listening. So
Just kind of assumed.
I think that
happened
makes
because
way
it
more
appeared that it
sense.
didn't.
Like I couldn't
Yeah, well,
see
I've never
that
actually
primal being
said
that
it.
far
I
up
think I was just
without
talking
having
about
done
doing
that. That just seems crazy.
seemed mad.
Absolutely.
So I figure out where I'm gonna put a whole bunch of these models. So you have those couple angels there.
Like
I don't have the ability to really attack any of them.
even with the
I
Hand of
can
Vengeance triggered on the
spray
Conservators,
that line.
they're just not going to hit hard enough to deal with the primals under feet. I feel.
So I think this
They should,
primal.
they should be
was
fine,
23 though.
especially that. Yeah, but this is going to get up
wants to put himself
from it. From Elish.
Because
outside the apparition range.
it's got that lovely don't have to bother targeting.
Lich threatens 15
Ability
though
to
if you want to send him in.
upkeeps.
So I guess
Yeah,
we'll just try and
very
stay
good.
outside of that.
Which will cause damage. Not a lot, but it will be there. So I
Pretty
think
good for
he's
that
trying
15,
to
but yeah.
position for countercharge to that.
Let's go to there. Well, no, it's not hard to get to the 15. That's
force them
because
to make
he
sure
doesn't
they
get blood
engage
close
in the
himself.
priority.
Oh, I'm just saying the flicker.
Yeah, he's
move
got
is gonna
covering
be
fire
hard
as
to place
well,
it
so
exactly
he's got a
where
little
he
bit
needs
of
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
little bit tricks he can do this turn as
So
well.
Totem Hunter goes. I can walk 7 to there,
Sure, his totem's
and then I
gonna
would
get
jump
him
to 12.
dirty as well. See what he can do.
I mean,
So I'd
what
only
Totem
get
Hunter's got
one
sprint,
spear
hasn't he?
attack
So once
in.
he's done this,
Yeah,
he
he's
can
knocked
get
down. These two are knocked down as well.
Yeah, so he's basically auto killing both. Can't imagine he's not.
And then I can run out of the way.
I mean, what you see if you can get some value with some
Yep,
woods.
let's go ahead and do that with
Afterwards.
Totem Hunter. Walk and jump to there.
Hermit's gone, so it's not like you can stop him.
We'll take the
So
spear attack
really early
on
Hermit.
the current unit leader of these
What, on
engaged
the
angels.
left?
It's automatically hits at POW 14 kills.
Pop in that.
Well, he's
And then
going
we'll
to die
trigger
anyway.
sprint.
So I've had a shot left over. So you had Azello's gun,
Go to right there.
the scythe shots,
Let's go with
And a
this
void shot.
void.
so the
Actually,
6 shots
let's
were
give
there.
that model
So
repo 3. That's what I would do.
actually
Okay.
keeping that model alive was
Um,
the best decision. There.
let's go with Wastelander. We're gonna go and
That makes
stand
sense. Wastelander getting into awkward positions again.
here.
I'd love to see him throw a void
Let's
spray
go ahead and
back
go
at void.
with the Hermit. Who's gonna run?
Hilarious.
I mean, the Locust gun isn't too bad here either, is it?
Go there. Let's go with Feral Valkyries. They're gonna run as well.
No, they're pretty good stats from what I remember.
Yeah, it's okay. It's only PAT 12. I was expecting a bit better.
So I'm gonna go here. Going here with
Yes,
the
right.
unit
It's got the
leader,
dispel, which isn't really going to be relevant here.
and then going.
So
Here.
best gun to
Yeah.
hit back.
Boomhowler 2 will go.
Although the
He's gonna go and walk forward.
Icelander can't knock back sprays.
Arcane,
His move to here.
that's
Our
extremely disappointing if
size.
that's
Let's
the
get the
case.
covering firewall back out.
I
We're
feel
gonna give
like
repo again,
they've
of
missed out
course,
on tricks
to the void on the right.
It feels like some good Mark II nonsense.
It can't be
Yeah, it's
on the
not spray.
obstruction, right?
Yeah, because that would block part of your line of sight. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had to look up
yeah.
myself.
It can't be on the flag either, right?
it could be on top of models.
It
He's
can.
unfortunately not Unborn Guardian.
You could put it right onto the flag.
Alright, I think I'm gonna do something like that. So he's just gonna be there. Let's go with the void now with repo 3.
The covering fire placement's a bit interesting.
There,
Is that
and
just
then
to stop the servitors from?
go back
Scroll the
down
flag
to
easily and force them
9?
onto the left-hand side.
No, I'm thinking more of
Puts
the
me.
stopping some of that
Don't
dark
just
shroud getting
inlet
over.
with the wall, make that too difficult.
Because at the moment,
And then
all his damage buffs are on that one side, in that one zone.
that goes there, that goes there.
Because all of his fixes is there. Sorry, apart from the voids,
Yep.
dark shroud.
Yeah, alright, so I'm going to remove this guy. We're going to go ahead and spray at your knockdown angel.
Sure. 7,
Also
I guess.
getting Prime Hypatia. See if we can get lucky. Actually, do I have a way to just get a third model in there?
Yeah, this just seems like it should
Is
be
there
a
anything
spray at the
behind I can
ADO.
target?
I should get all 3.
I already moved my model, so I'm not going to retarget. I'm not going to do anything else. No, I guess I don't have a better way to do that. The only other thing I can try and do is get rid of Eilish.
Which seems,
Maybe that's better.
pretty good decision here.
If I target number 3, I still get the knockdown angel. Does that look right or no?
I
I'm a
agree.
little off center. I'm off center. I don't think I do. I think I'm off center.
Now you're
Yeah,
right.
I shot
Yeah.
the ball, so
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think that's the better
It's
call.
fine. It's the
So we're going to go
Locust
there.
hasn't got,
Scrying angel
dispel
number
as well, is
3 needs a very high number.
Tom?
16.
He has, but
Huh?
Yeah, that hits.
Locust has
Right,
got dispel,
Eilish
hasn't it?
needing a 7. Hitting Eilish. The angel, I think I just kill.
Yeah.
And Eilish is dice
always
damage.
appreciate the input, Tom. Thank you very much.
Kills him.
No problem.
So I
This is
get
why
to
you're here for this
port
faction.
8 and then repo 3.
He's got dispelled the gun, yeah. But obviously they're saying that you can
Um,
Wastelander, you can shield guard.
Is the Wastelander in range?
I think
then?
I want to come
With
into
that
here.
primal? That looks like more than 3 to me.
And I'll just kind of forfeit the repo 3 part.
But there's a Valkyrie.
We're
isn't
going to
there?
go with this Warhog.
Number
He's
3,
gonna go and run
purple
for me.
Valkyrie on the
Yeah.
That one's in
Is that
range.
where I
so
want
that
it?
makes
Elish is
I
dead,
don't
which
really
is
need
kind of
another
nice.
model in the zone. I think I can afford to be back here.
So, yeah, as we said, just completely giving up the right hand zone. It's not worth trying to take on Gatsby.
I know we went over this one
and avoid.
a moment ago, but the Conservator threatens how far melee again?
Just absolutely.
13 against
insanity.
living models.
Like, he's not even got anything to chuck over there as well to contest at this point.
I'm fine with you just kind of hanging out and waiting. Yeah, this guy's just going to run to here. Lug is going to run.
That's a shame, Dean. That Wastelander is not within 3 of the Valk.
Maybe I go with run first, because I can run.
I just assumed it would have been very,
Yeah.
very good placement there.
3.4, so
What
it's
does that
just
do
out.
for me? What is this doing for me? Like, jack shit, nothing.
Unfortunately, it's just bad placement
I
now.
think
Just gonna get a drink quick.
I have no idea what to do with you guys. I think I know what I gotta do. You guys have to come this way. And I wait for next turn to use you. Where the hell do you go? Junior Archon can get out of the way if I need it to first, and then Lug gets to come. I'm going to my Bone Shrine.
Mr. Lug's coming back. Again, not surprising.
Hi,
Mr.
Cat.
Luck.
Mr. Lug.
Cat's fine. Cat just wants to go outside. Yeah,
So,
I don't
Mr.
necessarily
Lug
know
is
if I love that
Tom?
spot, but I think I'm gonna run with
I can't remember who Mr. Luck is.
run first to go
He's the
here,
polar bear.
dropping a Fury,
No one
and then I'm
likes
gonna
the
run with
polar
Lug
bear,
going
though.
base to base to there.
Okay.
Minions players love
And we'll
this polar
Spencer
corrode
bear.
keeps
both.
on hold, right?
It's free, and we'll order for food.
Oh, fair.
I'm assuming he's taking it just for more
And the last model I have
countercharges.
is the Dunian Archon, so we'll have that model just go ahead and run.
It
And
makes
I think right here is
Cragback,
no, I
I
can go a
think the
little
guy's
further
called.
to the right.
He's super tanky in
Bone
this
Shrine
list, so he
intent,
can actually afford to have Lug up
Primal
with the
intent.
primals.
I think
help
that's the
cover
money
primals.
spot right there.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Have I missed anything
Um,
interesting here?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
We just got more abandoning of the right hand side.
Oh, fantastic.
Wasteland's in the wrong spot. Oh well. Your go, buddy.
So you're talking about
Yeah.
Brad and Lug here?
So,
Yeah.
first things first.
Yeah,
we're gonna switch
it's,
engines on
so
solos.
It's
Do
a
I wanna
choice
move
that
any
you
of
can
them?
have
Any place
with
useful?
SLO,
Let's
because
see.
obviously it defeats really benefits from Crackback.
So,
Crackback also has just
want you
the
to stay
strong
out of
Stonehold,
3.
I think it's called,
Yep.
his spell.
I need to
So you
apply
can
with you.
kind of make a
so-
mini bunker around him on
so-
feet up in the middle of the field.
Oh, and just in case it matters, I will mark.
So what does that spell do?
Roll one
Oh,
less dice.
No,
or
we can't
attack
do that
damage
because
rolls,
we have counter charge to worry about, so we can't apply that.
which isn't too bad.
I mean, that's pretty good. You're
We could
basically
go-
almost gaining impervious flesh there. And I,
Go to there.
as a Legion player, I know how much people whine about
Does
that.
that get
So it
me? Does it get me anything? It does actually.
does seem quite well.
Yeah, and friendly cast
yeah, I
and
think
friendly
that's what we
faction
do.
models base to base can't be knocked
We'll go
down.
back to there. She's not gonna
Yeah.
Swift
Yeah, which is kind of
Vengeance.
nice. Minions doesn't have a huge amount of that.
We're
Yeah.
going to
Then he becomes,
Swift
18
Vengeance, the
on feet.
Frustrum, I guess. It'll
Which is
go.
Okay, when you think about it, rolling one less dice. Like your
outside
typical
of
is what? You
6.
swap her at armor 15 with impervious flesh.
Yeah.
I mean, your typical should help
So
now.
what do you have? So
Which is armor.
just that one. Okay.
18.
So what's the def
It's only
arm
got 8
on the
boxes.
Pharaoh
Yeah.
Valkyries?
They're going to be 17 20s. That's including the duelist bonus.
Cool. So what I have to do then
Def 20
is
rounds.
accept
Oh.
some losses
Is that what
and
they are?
score 3 this turn
That's absolutely insane. Why are they F 20?
and play
13
from
plus
that position.
13 plus the henchman takes him to 15.
So how do
If
we
he's
do
on
that?
feet,
You're not
he
set up
has
to score
duelist,
that.
which
You're
will
not set up
probably
to
take
score
him
that.
Yeah.
We can contest
17.
mildly with Admo up.
And then I'm not always getting the plus 3
We
from.
can probably kill this River Raider. It's gonna
Definitely
take
20.
2 attacks at minimum. Yeah, 2 attacks. Shouldn't be too bad. We can do that. Okay. So Hypatia's gonna apparate, or first things first, we get rid of Aerogenesis. We're back up to 7.
They're probably armor 20.
Oh, that's a bit mean.
Gatsby's on
He
5.
just took his chocolate off of Aurora.
Inquisitor powers up.
Because
She's
what?
looking. She just took Aurora's
We upkeep
chocolate away.
Arcane Might and Admonition.
Oh, right, I get you now.
We
Bad joke.
Put Aurora away.
What a terrible joke.
Oh, it's amazing. You
now
know,
we
it's-
apparate. So this angel, this one
it's
low
just
negation
shooting
angel,
him.
she'll
Good because it was a Mars
um,
Bard reference, so
she'll apparate, and I guess if I sacrifice my movement to stand up, can you countercharge?
So we apparated and
With
knocked
the
down
other one?
model.
I think it's separated at the moment. Yeah.
Nope. Nor
Fantastic.
are you shadowbound.
So show
I think
apparate to there.
this is very quickly the perfect time to ask Delano
Show
how Lucky Shot
apparate.
works during Apparition Gate.
Nobody knows how Lucky Shot works.
Can I get
Wait.
the other one?
Yeah, the joke is still going all these years, by the way.
Good.
Still go.
I'm pretty sure Tom,
Yeah, we
pretty
got
sure
the
Tom,
other
you were
two.
there for that.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I've
thank you.
definitely been there for that.
Yeah, I still to this day have never got Lucky Shot to work properly.
I mean, it doesn't exist in the same way it used to, does it? Yeah.
It's the exact same
These
spells
guys
as
can
a Nazi.
apparate.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's just that it's on a really shit war beast in minions, and it's on a really shit war beast in trolls as well.
Wow, so rude.
At
Well,
this
it's not
point.
shit. It's just
Troll
on a war
has
beast.
This one can.
Dolls and Smig. I believe,
Didn't
have
Doris
it.
and Smig get like
Now we have my
buffed
battle group.
really well?
Yeah, but
Uh,
he's in
do-do-do.
9 and you defeat. Unless it's Krill Company or you're playing the best troll caster ever, Gumbion.
For a company, you know, you can take your
There.
Madrak with your Power 18 spears, and you have those from Smig for Lucky Shot.
Lucky Shot doesn't work on the spears. It
That's
has
not
to
how
be an
Lucky Shot
AoE
works.
weapon.
There.
Yeah, fuck you.
You walked into that, to be
I
fair.
really did. Hook, line, and sinker as well. I feel ashamed.
Do you feel cheated?
I feel so cheated by that. Yeah, Dolls and Smig has Lucky Shot. But yeah,
so there's
I can't think of anybody else who has Lucky Shot.
First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna
I don't think
activate,
anybody in school has it. Nobody in
These
circle.
Clockwork Angels, they're gonna get a press forward order. They're gonna charge the objective.
That's gonna be a model in
Definitely
Merc that's got it surely.
Absolutely.
No, because Lucky Shot's an anime,
He's not wrong.
so I doubt it would be in Mercs.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Yeah.
That's probably why he said it.
Land there, girl. Nope.
Clearly
Okay.
he's not played in Right Quest.
So she'll just run.
Do you know what? I do like Right Quest though, to be fair.
Right, in Right Quest,
And the turn to face
Quest
is not
defense.
Not that it really matters.
That £50 or whatever that box was
There we
worth
So 2 charge
was
attacks
really
hits
well
automatically,
invested
power
in
14 because of Dark
holding my
Shroud, does
Colossal
off 1 or does
in a
off 4.
carry case.
Does 9.
That's all that game has ever done for me.
Does 5.
But it's perfect for me.
I'm on one.
Pro 3 on
I'll
both.
live forever.
It's very nice.
Obviously, the objective here is dying, by the way, guys. If you didn't already tell. It's down to 1 health.
Oof.
I'm not sure at what point Brad thought you'd get Pathfinder off the
Gatsby
objective.
and the
but
Servitor crew.
I don't
You're
think he
gonna
did. I
get a
think
press
the
forward
fact that
order.
he had to choose.
Surely you just go healing. It's a slim chance he survives.
Charge the objective. This one will charge the objective. I guess it doesn't. Yeah, sure. It'll charge the objective.
They just gotta hit it,
I
which
know.
you will automatically.
As well. Gatsby. Oh. Stay there, I guess.
Huge place for Gatsby.
Did he just go in and punch the objective a little bit?
I don't think he's moving.
Yeah, it should be fine. Okay. So.
He's just got to
on
cast
the
the Hellfire. He's
objective,
like, I
kills
can't
it.
bother to move
Yep,
forward.
good.
The
Goodbye.
objective's left on 1 point, so auto point bots.
So that's 1.
Just gonna kill
That's
it.
nice. I'll take that.
Do they also point against anything? Or are they not
This
just
voidy
living?
boy. Voidy
If it's
boy.
anatomical, it's only living.
Or we're gonna make
Under
him,
here.
we're gonna force him to make a dice
Mhm.
roll here.
No.
That seems drastically unfair.
We're gonna do.
I can't remember the last time I rolled a dice.
We're gonna go ahead and
I mean, if you know
activate
played some games
the,
before,
It's just an auto point, Dean.
is it just straight up
activate
auto
this
This is
point?
one
asphyxious,
Clockwork Angel, I think.
Oh, goddamn.
No, I have to
What's Gatsby's name?
do that first. Okay.
Asphyxious.
We're gonna activate my
It's
caster.
Gatsby.
She's gonna go ahead and
I
spend
mean,
3 for
what's he under in
Aerogenesis.
War Room?
He's under units in
Okay.
Mercs.
Oh, that's why. It's a unit.
We're not gonna feet.
Stop
We're gonna
stupid
walk.
Junior Warcaster thingies and not solos confuses me.
What's wrong with Neebob?
Mm-hmm.
It took me ages to work out that he was a
Then-
battalion.
That's her. We're gonna activate
Sounds like a you problem.
this Clockwork Angel.
It probably is a
She'll
me
walk.
problem, to be fair. I'm sure
Definitely
other
you
people
problem.
didn't have that issue.
9 now.
Okay, so
What's the
Gatsby
depth
is
on
a
this
14
River Raider?
point unit. Okay, fair enough.
14.
He's really
That's right, no,
worth
16, I have
14
feet.
points
Okay.
on the line. I don't think anyone could
That's
argue
6, huh?
differently. Or if they did, I would just say that they're wrong.
Here is a hot take.
Going to
Lilith is better than Gatsby.
can this girl see?
It's an incredibly hot take. And
No.
I think you're wrong.
Can this one?
But hear me out. Hear me out.
No.
Okay, I'm listening.
And
We're definitely
where's
Lilith.
16.
So
That's
Lilith
definitely going to be way out because I walked
plus
too
2
far.
Canivians.
Cool. We may not actually score
Is
the cell.
equal to 0 points. Whereas Gatsby
That's fine.
and
We're just gonna
a warjack of your choice
Yeah,
is
sure.
at least
Uh,
26, 27 points.
corollary, or actually we're gonna activate
You know,
him.
it doesn't
He's
just
gonna walk
instantly
this
die.
way, get within 5.
Gatsby.
Do you know what's 0 points? Lilith and 2 heavies, heavy war beasts.
I'm
Corollary's gonna
so confused by your
spin
argument.
1 to run.
I think it makes sense.
I really don't think it does. Like,
Is that fine? Yeah.
okay, just no.
You're confused
way.
because in your head,
No,
it
it
kind
doesn't.
of makes sense.
You
Flip that up
can't
now.
equate. Oh my god.
And then dump that onto
You're only
that
confused
one.
because you know
Right,
that.
right.
Number
I
2.
would straight up, like, I'd straight up rather have Gatsby for
this
14 more
conservator
points than I would
gonna
Lilith
run.
with Cunivians.
Goodbye.
Actually, I have to wait on that. Sorry.
would straight up take that.
Would you really?
Yes.
We're going to.
But Lilith and 2 Canivians are 0 points.
Okay. Guess what? I still get to take a
so this guy
caster.
just walks, huh?
I'm not excluded from taking a caster because
And-
Gatsby 4 is on the table.
You can take a good one.
Walk to there.
Yeah, I can take
Huh?
any caster.
But it still costs you at least 27 points.
We're
26, 27
going
points. Because it's your
to-
caster plus Gatsby plus another warjack for Gatsby.
And
Whereas
this
Lilith
void.
is just Lilith and 2 war beasts.
Are you working at 27 points?
I don't know. I'm picking a
Sure.
random number out of my head for warjack cost.
Really?
It's like 20 at max.
The Frustrum's just gonna run.
I mean, aren't they playing Gatsby 4 with Inflictor? And I'm assuming an
I mean,
Inflictor.
they
I
are
will play,
here,
buddy.
but you could just take a Narc node.
The
Like
Okay.
Held over.
Conservator's now
Take
gonna run.
anything you wanted. There's so many options.
But Dean,
So
it is a limited battle group.
you are right. He does in fact have a limited battle group. It literally says it on his card.
Focus on now.
And Lilith can take whatever hell she wants in
Do
Legion. Just saying.
Do you know what she can't take
I mean,
Okay.
activate
Signal.
Hypatia.
so she can take whatever
This,
she wants.
she'll run.
Bye. Bye.
I feel like that's a lie.
No, I'm not saying like.
Have
I'm
no
not saying I'm
reason
correct.
to actually like.
Probably
Good,
not.
'cause you're
So
not.
the Sage will stand up. It'll.
Right.
just
But
kinda
my argument does
sit
make it a
there
little
looking
bit of
pretty.
sense.
I love news, guys. Back to the actual
This
game.
Angel will.
Okay.
Everything is
Yeah,
just
let's,
running away.
let's stop listening to his
So
nonsense.
unfortunately, we do have to make some sacrifices.
Have we just? Has he just
this Angel
swung
will run
the
over
ball?
here.
Right,
Through
get to
90
the corner.
degrees?
It's just like, I
Yeah.
don't want to deal with this brick.
This Angel will. These Angels
mean,
will run.
Wow, he's gone really far back on that left-hand side. He's back behind his deployment zone with his warjack.
It's like it's deployment zone.
Oh, sorry, his 12-inch line. His kill box. He's moved them out of the kill box.
I only run 16.
In the
so...
kill box? Out of the kill box?
Yeah.
No, out of kill box. So the kill box is the bit in the middle.
Okay.
So Dean,
Yep.
Sure.
as a fellow ex-Legion player,
hmm
Just be prepared. I've got the kick button ready.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Graham
we
Lilith
don't get
again.
that.
Lana.
Okay.
Okay,
And then
it's only the
there's
flood,
these
but
Angels who will.
how many mechanic shredders are we buying?
Oh, that is a good question.
Where is things?
Um,
There's things
Obviously,
there.
one feels pretty mandatory.
Yep.
And I think how many more depends on how well I can get my double beast mistress, double pot list to work.
Yeah. Okay. We're both on the same
That's
idea then.
there.
I think you don't really need more than one. Like shredders are still better than mechanic shredders.
You just need the one to get it going.
It's literally
Um,
animus.
Let's be honest here. I'm pretty sure we have enough shredders that we can cannibalize a couple and just put some like robot chicken legs in them.
I'll just get some tin foil and just wrap
Yeah.
some tin foil around it. Like mechanic shredder. Job done.
Way to
Job
abuse Barry not being here, bringing up dodgy conversions.
It's not. It is a majority PP model. Thank you very much. I am
Right.
I am getting my money's worth out
All
of
the
my
weapons are
24
there?
shredders that I had.
All the weapons are
Trying
there.
to fix the
I'd like to think.
freaking pacing.
I don't think that could be.
Oh, you're fine.
We'll see if
Yep.
See
you
if this
can't
is a
mistake
mistake
for
or not.
any other model.
Um,
How many models are going to
be
be wrapped in tinfoil?
the
None. There you
this inflictor will just kind of run if he can anywhere useful whatsoever, which is the answer of no.
And how about
If
the
you want
thing
that second
two
control plane, just
coming out of
hang out
left
right
field,
there.
surprising everybody?
He's
I
going
mean-
to.
Or go farther back.
I wouldn't
Your choice.
necessarily say that was actually a surprise. They've been banging on about
Out of
wanting
there,
to
we'll score a second
bring her
control
out
point.
for absolutely ages.
Let's
Oh, really? Okay.
Okay.
That shows you how
So
long I have not been
top
paying
of-
attention to Legion.
I went second. Bottom of 3 now.
Yes.
Okay, so covering fire goes away.
That's
I never
such
pinned
a
that last turn.
garbage
Good job,
card.
me.
Based on how this is
Corrosion
going, guys,
on Brun.
do you reckon Brad could actually just
point
put out
on
a
lug.
scenario in here?
Makes a point. Can you roll me a column for lug?
Did he feat
You
last
got
time?
it. You got it.
He feated last turn, but
Okay, great. Who else is corroded?
Aurora has completely backed
I
off.
think there's one
Like,
more model. Oh, the second
there
Warhog
is
on the
4
left.
angels
That
in a
is-
zone,
Takes point.
5
Can you
angels in a
column,
zone.
please?
The other one,
Oh boy.
Scythe's just got to kill an
Takes
angel.
2 of 3.
And I'm going to assume Lug is in
You
the
got
middle
it.
of the
I think
board,
that's everyone
flanked
that's
by 2
corroded.
primes.
The
Nope,
Zell
they're
is able
both
to
still alive.
dodge it. So I think that's it. Now Fury stuff.
All the
So
above
we
dead.
pull in 2 from this Warhog, 1 from this Warhog. Puts Azazello to 6.
Dalana, I hate you.
Uh,
the game on your
Brun
phone.
pulls in the 1 from Lug.
I don't want to.
And no vengeance
phone
is
is
so we're good to
for
get going.
WhatsApp and Tinder. and
So
my
I need to
computer's
kill an
currently
angel
full,
who against
just
guns is defense
announced your man
16. Is that right?
Yes.
I really don't think it
All right.
was.
So Scythe
that
would
much of a
need casual 8 because I can't aim. So I guess we go for that plane first because it makes everything else easier. Can I get to the zone? No, I guess it doesn't ultimately matter that much. I guess we're better off keeping distance. Let's go
Spikes 10
like
or rejuvenate.
here.
I think we,
And I guess we'll
Spikes
multi-fire,
10
although it
spikes.
honestly does not matter. I need a casual 8. Yeah.
I made a huge
Alright, we tried.
mistake.
So then the next thing we have to do then is I need to get Azazello to here-ish. And things like that. And then boost a gunshot into
bear in
you.
mind, like, he can go
I need a boosted 9.
2 up
Alright.
this
So I
time.
gotta move both voids and do some stuff here. So that negation angel is
Doesn't feel
perfectly
bad at all.
fine. I'm sorry, I skipped over the Fury part. I would upkeep Storm Ranger and that's it. Alright, so let's not take the rest of the turn. This has been really sloppy, tell you. I apologize for that.
That's fine, dude.
Alright, so let's kill 1 Jabroni. I think Totem Hunter's our best choice for it. So between walk and jump, I'm just going to walk into the back arc like this. I'm at 8 to a 10 in the back arc, so I will need 4s. Spear attack. I'll hit. POW 14 just kills. I think I can get his soul. Was he within 10?
I don't believe he was, so you go ahead. No,
Is it
you're
there?
good.
I think I'm just checking over here. I think my void on the bottom, like closer to Azazel, is when they'll get the soul.
Yeah, I agree.
Whoops.
Alright, so that actually gives me one more. Oh, 16.8. Oh, no, I can charge the objective.
Oh my god. that-
Landing here. I'd still be able to see him there? Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just not sure. I'm not
Think
sure
so, yeah.
Attila's got enough
Gives me one more chance at it before Azazel.
punch to get through
So I'm
this
going to
now.
Windrush anyway. So if I kill the objective first, I can still go
You mean
here.
Azazello?
Kind of thing. So it doesn't really change a whole
I'm
lot.
not sure. No.
It just gives
was
me a
right.
shot at the one angel in the cloud.
She has stealth.
Or
It's the lovely chap playing Aurora.
Eh, oh, well, that's all
Indeed.
that. So, in which case, maybe we're better off doing Azazello
Like,
first.
he's still got Gaspian
I had to
alive
move that
and
void,
2
is the
jacks,
problem.
but Brad is pretty much full models, if not all of them.
Yeah, I think that angel's just going to exist no matter what I do here, which is fine. I would need an 11. We're going to give it a go because I have the attack. We're going to walk within 6. I need an 11.
So you got the
See if dice spike
River
for
Raid's
me.
going in. No.
The opposite. Okay, it's exhausting our options here. Totem Hunter is fine there. He had sprint, I just didn't use it. So I'll just stay there. I think that spot's fine anyway. The Storm Rager Primal. I think that's counter charge, correct?
But there's just admonition on this conservator.
Okay. But you're not within 3 of a zone? No. Alright. You're going to get into me no matter what here, so I think that's fine. land
Do
there.
you
map
think
10.
stuff thing you could think of you could do this turn?
Or is it detrimental if I face like this? Yeah, a little bit. I want to face forward. What if I go here?
Just so we're clear, all of these angels are within 10 of my other void.
Oh yeah,
Dean's
absolutely.
playing
Stupid game.
satisfactory.
Stupid game.
That's subjective.
I can yeah, I can see the probe. I can come down to here.
Yo,
Would knock down.
so good.
Oh, a negation angels can be knocked down, right? Wouldn't knock down that probe. Oh.
Multi-strike 2.
So
Yes, please.
defense 14. I have 2 chances out of 4. I can do that. All right. I think we go with this primal next. He's going to charge Lich's guy.
Enemy units enter the game.
Well, it doesn't really matter what weapon I'm charging with here. I'm at 10. Hits and kills. Knocks down the unit leader of the negations. Second initial on the other negation angel. Needs a 4. Hits and kills.
Is it on
hold
that?
on. Hold on. I'm gonna pause the time real quick. Yeah. That negation angel's not dead. He's just knocked down.
Bearish.
I think it was like here.
Yeah.
But he is fallen over. Yep. Okay, so we'll get the time going again. There we go.
Sorry about that.
So this, that's all right. This primal then can charge. I really want him facing like this. Again, they don't have dodge, correct? Just stay us one more time.
Nope, they don't.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go with this primal. He's going to go ahead and charge the non-knockdown one.
Huh?
I need a 6. Again, doesn't matter the weapon I'm using here. It'll hit and kill. Second initial, and the knockdown one will kill that one.
Okay.
Yep. Was that void? The back void was within 10?
Yes, that's what I was telling you.
Okay, gotcha. Still worth doing that, so that's fine. Alright, so we've got to kill an objective and have Azazel shoot that one Clockwork Angel. Maybe get a void to do it. I'd have to charge here.
Delano, have you looked much at Helga
I really
too?
don't want the void there, though, is the problem. You can also just advance to here and
I've
blindly
had
assume
a
that Azazel
dabble.
will hit his pistol shot.
With Helga too.
Spray that one
while we're on the
angel
topic
and
of
boost to
that.
hit.
It is
She doesn't seem amazing.
At 7. I can roll boosted 9. I'm doing this. Void advances
Personally,
there,
I just think she
sprays
looks
into
like a
Clockwork Angel
worse
number 2,
Arcadius.
or Negation Angel number 2, boosting the hit.
Step 16.
Needing a 10.
I mean, it's kind of
Will hit.
she has
It's,
her
POW
niche.
14
She does.
kills, I get the soul
which
back.
is making
Bing.
one war piece really strong and not having the rest of my army die when
Okay.
she feeds, I guess.
Time to get the
When you
other
say
void out
this,
of the way.
but isn't this the
void
exact same
will
situation
run
here with Azello and Helga 1?
here. I think is fine. As Azello goes,
I
we'll
would
pull
say
from the
this
shrine.
Helga one's better than
It curses me, but I get a fury.
personally.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Just
He looks
We got
fun,
to 6.
but Helga's also a fun caster anyway.
Thank you. We're
mean,
gonna go
Helga
ahead and
just
advance
does
our
more
6 to
for
here.
less work.
We'll wind rush down
And you get to invest
4.
more money into Request with Helga 1.
That Warhog's gonna be out of control after I do this. That's fine.
I mean, like
He's just gonna advance
Helga
anyway.
one has dash,
So we'll
defenders
put
will-
ourselves here.
Pretty nice.
a
She
good
has,
feat, which
she has the
Face
game.
like
extends
this.
threat.
Yep, she's got
I'm gonna take my pistol
Yeah.
shot into the guy. I'm
the
gonna
game for the
boost
war
to hit.
beasts,
I
which
need a
means they can
9.
actually do something.
We hit. It's POW
But I
12.
did look with
She
Helga
dies.
playing
Okay.
Battle Ball spam.
Soul goes nowhere. I have 3 Fury.
Minyomo,
What
we've
can
spoken
get
about
to
this.
me? Kind of nothing here. So I'm gonna use
What have I come back
Flashing
to?
Blade on the
Jesus.
objective.
Minyomo took conversations,
just
do you remember?
Drop a Fury. Cause
No.
it's gonna go
Helga
there.
1, all the battle balls?
Yep. So
No,
on
no, no,
Oh.
it's
objective,
Helga 2 with Battle Balls. not Helga
hits.
1.
This is dice off 8.
Oh,
Take 2 damage.
I'm not interested.
Wait, why would you play
Other
Helga 1 with
option
Battle
is I
Balls?
have really only one
For
feral.
the reasons that Ryan was just describing, surely.
I mean, what, flank Battle
So
Balls?
my Warhawk does charge. So it
Got counter
lands
charge, right?
here, and then
Do they?
overtake an inch.
Oh, they have
to
an animus, which is
there.
counter charge.
No.
I
They
don't know
have
how that shit
primal.
moves. can give you repo.
The
That's
Berserk
how we're doing that.
overtake.
Okay, yep. So we're gonna go with this Warhog.
Not
He's
a
gonna go
Fury
ahead
anymore because they
and
actually fixed it.
spend 1 to charge here. I think I'm gonna abstain from using the dial here. So dice off 2.
I mean, you could play Helga 1 Razor
does-
Balls.
I'm thinking
dead.
Razor Balls.
Okay.
Got the wrong ball in my mind.
Yeah, no,
he's
Helga
gonna
1 Razor Balls I did take a look at
rile
just,
one more
just
time,
for absolute shits
and he's gonna
giggles.
overtake an inch off the objective.
And
To there,
Razor Balls are
Hermit
£13
will
for
activate.
2 models.
Not
and
yet,
they're
actually.
not like
Let's
shredders,
go with
but I can just
Wastelander,
buy them for
running to the
£10
flag.
or £1 each on eBay because nobody wants shredders. In short.
We'll go here.
fair
But
enough.
I do have 10 Razor
Hermit
Balls.
will go also run to the
What
flag.
are you moaning about then?
Because you need more. If you're gonna go for a list like that, you need to go like balls deep and
Here,
buy more
let's
Razor
go
Balls.
with the Feral
You need at
Valkyries.
least
They're gonna
20
go and
Razor
run.
Balls if you're playing a list like that.
Huh?
Lala, you've got too much disposable income.
No.
Yes.
Why was your answer a question?
Because Ryan just, likes to throw that at me every now and again, and I'm trying to say no.
No, I like to throw the fact that
You're
you're
trying to say
a
no.
raging alcoholic at you every now
Go
and then.
there. This last one will run
Oh, he is definitely a raging alcoholic.
Functioning. Fully
Here?
functioning.
That was so
let's
depressed.
go with
Fully
Boomhauer, who's going to, before he advance, give Repo 3 to the Warhog on the right. He's going to go and advance his 5. I guess I just want to go as far forward as possible, and we're going to lay down a
So-
covering fire.
At this point, right,
So aura size 10,
it goes to...
ring fire.
No, wait, is he not screwing the zone?
Anyway, let me go back to my argument about Helga 2.
Just back.
So hear me out. Helga 2. No. Because it is undoubtedly that infantry's come back into the game.
Okay,
Very slowly but surely. But
Yeah, let's go
infantry's
there.
coming back.
With that,
So,
I'll actually
You
pin
get
it this
4
time.
battle balls. You get
Take
Maya
those
with
aura
a swamp
size.
horror,
This Warhog is going to go ahead and advance
and then
5.
you Engine of Destruction
here.
and report a battle
He's
ball.
back in control, so now he's going to rile for 1. He's just going to go and repo
You
3.
Berserk overtake it.
We'll go
Then you
here.
primal it.
How are you Engine of Destruction it?
No, not there.
You report the
Um,
battle ball. And then
Oh,
you
right,
cast
right,
Engine
okay.
of Destruction
You
on
mean that
yourself.
bit. Right, okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then you just yeet it into the opponent's army and it does work.
to here.
And then you get the one unlucky miss. and
We're
your
going to go with
run's done.
Lug, who's going to spend 1
It's
to
fine,
run.
you got second fist for that. And you do actually have Fury left to buy attacks with.
We'll go
if
with
you do
Brun,
miss.
running
Do
to
you
the
though?
gap between these
Oh, okay, so
tiles.
right, Azello is in the zone. So yeah, so he goes.
And
he
he's
goes
dropping
So
a
like
four
how
few.
two, yeah.
Ryan just completely.
base to base
I'm
both.
completely dodging it. I'm not listening to
Junior
this.
Archon will
You're trying
run.
to
Okay.
convince me that battle
Wait, no,
balls
no,
are
no, no.
legit when you just
No,
moaned
no,
about
no. But hold on.
£14.
When have I ever been wrong about a list? Which, well, okay.
every time.
Let's
You
not onto
play
that, 'cause
minions.
there's quite a few times.
You were wrong about who you play for a long time.
Okay, buddy, I'm going to
May I
score
point out
the
that
2
my-
zones flag and
that
objective
my
to put it to
Arcadius
4,
list,
and I'm going to go
which
pass turn.
was,
If I score 1 for 3.
absolute jokes, did
Yeah, you should
come
be at
out with a
3, and
4 out of 5
I'm on
removal.
3. I'm on
Yeah,
4,
the
you're on
problem
3.
was is
Yep.
that you chose minions. That's why.
And you went
Is that
first.
because
This is
that's
on
how
top
few
of 4.
times you played it?
Okay.
Well,
we
yeah,
have
I
Swift
won
Vengeance.
4 times in a row, lost the 5th game, and I was like, I'd rather not
Just the
have
one
the
void.
reputation of this list tarnished.
First things
any
first,
further.
we
It
have to
sounds
put
like
a
you
boy
just
back into
tarnished
play.
it.
Yeah, to be fair, the one game I lost was because I couldn't roll like
There.
6 and 2 dice. So it wasn't my fault.
Where are you going?
Once again, as
Sure
we've
was.
derailed in a truly amazing fashion once again.
It's
That's
because
fine.
you invited me into the call. We all know that this is going to happen.
Makes me feel better, Ryan. I haven't even been watching the game. I've been playing Hitman 2.
Yeah, and
You guys are so
I've
good
been
here.
playing.
So
Monster,
good
I've been
here.
playing Monster Train. Dean's been playing Satisfactory.
I mean, I've actually been watching the game.
So have I.
I had the game open.
Finish it off.
Yeah,
It was
So-
on my other
I am
screen. I
cursed,
just
but I
wasn't
do have
paying
wind rush
attention
up
to
to the
it.
defense.
Right, so at this
It's
point,
like-
right, so he trades into the 2 primals because he's got to get into
So
that
we're gonna
zone.
go to there. The outside of 6.
At that point,
Mm-hmm.
basically anything they put in there to trade it gets
Up
killed.
to
I just
7.
don't see him coming back from this at all. Like, you've still got the Aurora 1 random feat
Let's see here.
in there. You got a bit of an assassination run in there
We've
as well.
lost too many
but-
models. We've lost none, so that's fun.
I mean, I
Um,
like that they slowly made it so that they're not playing
Let's see
top
here.
and bottom
He'll get
anymore. They're now
1,
playing
so
left
we
and
have to
right.
allocate 1.
Yeah, but it's on a slight diagonal.
Aerogenesis is gone.
So they're playing diagonals, is what you're
Upkeep
saying
Arcane
instead.
Might and admonition's not going to matter. We'll
Yes.
let
If
go of
we just get that Swamp Goblin River Raider
we're just
to
going
run
to
up
get
to the
Shadowbound
top
with this
left.
guy anyways.
Was it,
We'll
Was it
allocate
Warhammer
one
Fantasy that had that horrific diagonal deployment?
Yeah.
to the heavy.
Oh, I like that deployment.
Oh,
Do
it's
you
a
remember?
pain to measure out.
Dean, do you
Yeah,
remember
the
that?
measure-
Gonna
was
go
awful.
ahead
Do you remember that
and
campaign weekend we went to,
apparate.
where you had 6x4s and some of us had to play vertically on those tables as opposed to horizontally,
I do remember that.
and
Nonsense. Absolute nonsense.
it was awful.
That's because you're a dwarf, Tom.
No.
Which is a little unnecessary.
Kind of rude.
Okay, but it's got to be what's
Well,
got to be.
don't put this on me.
I mean, there's no one else
There.
to be on, so we will.
Delano. Guess why he's here.
What did I do? Going
Nothing. That's why I'm not putting it on you for once.
here.
Thank you.
I think you've won this at this
Appreciate it.
point, but we'll see.
I mean, you have.
So what's
all of
Fred
the heavy
actually
hitters
lost
still, so this turn
model-wise
can
at
go
this
pretty
point? I feel like
wildly
the answer's
pretty quickly.
nothing.
We'll see what we can do. It's going to come down to how much work we can get done with this conservator.
I'm pretty sure he's nothing. I'd like to see
Because I think
a
there's a
conservator
gap where
kill
I
two
can,
Archons.
yeah,
Clear.
just go like
Is
that.
that what you think that's what's
Easily,
needed
yeah.
to
That's
bring
what's
any
needed to
kind of
really get.
Um,
Have either of the Conservators even had Hand of Vengeance trigger?
I was
Yeah,
trying to
one of
stop
them
the
is.
angel charges more than
Oh, yeah.
anything. I can't keep out everything, so.
Hand of Vengeance
no, I
has got to
understand.
be a token in this game.
looking to see if I could get you because I could. This ADO is a Sword Arc node, so
No idea if they
theoretically,
have it, yeah,
a Void might be able to get in, kill something,
There's
and then
more than
port
two
in.
models that
it would,
have it.
and then like use a spray to and with an entropic aura, and then we throw a boosted thing into you after like some other chip damage. But I don't think I have enough attacks to do it.
Yeah, I don't know if you
What,
can
into my
use.
caster?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
I did not see
Oh, yes, yeah.
anything going to
Your
my
hand.
caster, so please don't do that.
Surprise.
I don't have enough attacks is the issue.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
Because like the ADOs
You
in
could
Arc
have had
mode,
the
so I
Fate
could
as well, right,
go
which
to
is little
here and we
dice.
could arc a spell at you after the Void comes in, kills them
So
all,
how?
ports
What do
to
we
59,
rate the odds of
and then
a
throws spray
Conservator
onto
killing?
you.
2 primals.
What, two
Because assuming I need-
finals?
Two parameters with
Um,
Dark
For a
Shroud in
caster, Of
range.
course you do.
Goes
Yeah.
up
I
to,
don't know.
I want to
See, I
say,
knew. He does have tough, though. You're right.
pound 17, pound 19. Is that right, Tom?
It's base
Theoretically,
15, yeah.
Base 15.
actually, it
19.
might still be on depending on what happens here.
Man, I think he's measuring
Uh,
assassination here, to be honest.
I mean, it's not gonna
Not like the
miss the
odds,
primals.
but we have a
let's not be
negation
silly about
angel that
this.
can get there.
Unless he's
3
running
for
a
the
double one at
spray.
that stage, he deserves to not kill
Would
it.
have to come to
Unfortunately.
that. I have Fairy and Flight,
What's
so
the
I know
armor
the
of
energy
primal?
model.
Without me having to look it up.
18 base.
We're within 13, and that's within
Has it got any
15.
buffs to it at the moment? or
So
not?
One of
it's
them has.
speed 7,
One of them's just
9,
range.
12,
Yeah, still range.
so
So it'll be
14.
20.
So now, so I'd only be able to apply
I mean,
Dark
it
Shroud. I could
should
paralyze
kill.
you maybe.
It will definitely kill one of them. It doesn't kill
Uh,
the second. Is
So
the
you're
question.
effectively +1 death. So what's your normal death?
And then the question after that is,
17.
does that even
I'm sorry,
actually
16
really help?
to a 17. Sorry.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
Is that enough?
I mean, it means
I
you're
would
not having
need
to throw
a
two models in.
boosted 9 to hit off my
Tell you
caster.
what would be cute here, Dean.
And then
he
you're
does miss.
paralyzed, and then
We
the
got the
spray
armor
becomes a
wrong.
lot
It's not base
easier.
18, base 19.
Uh,
That makes a big difference.
I feel ashamed for not knowing
And then
that.
what do
Shows
we
you how
use
long
to
I've
do
played.
it?
I mean,
You
it's
could
got
walk
18 boxes as well and tough.
7, and
Yeah.
probably not have
And
line of
it's
sight
got
because there's a Warhog there.
Hypogen, so if he doesn't kill it, it's gonna roll
I
back.
mean, we could maybe.
Tom, could I,
that would just give you 2 more
Floaty boy,
transfers. We
but
could slam the
Floaty boy be knocked
Warhog.
down.
If we
No.
go to focus.
They're
Conservative,
steady.
conservative steady.
Sorry. I
so
thought when
that's
you were saying
something we
floaty
could
boy, I
do.
thought we were talking about
Can
the
we get a second?
Conservatives from a 6, yes.
No.
Where do you charge?
So here's the
Floaty
cute
boys
bit
can be
here.
knocked down,
You
yeah.
charge
They have
to
Pathfinder,
there.
not
If he
steady,
misses, he gets knocked down.
Is there any way I can get into the back of
Because
this
you're
so they wouldn't
repulsed.
get
Because you're repulsed.
countercharge? The other one
Oh.
can countercharge me, so I would have to kill
I
that
mean,
guy. Or
It's
engage
very
this
unlikely,
first.
but
Their
Very
defense
good.
is
You're saying
12,
not worry
so
about.
Very
it's
punishing for
double
double one.
ones.
Wartable does love double
Get 2
ones.
attacks there. I
Mhm.
think this is too much math to try and do right now. So
I mean, actually,
I'm
I'm
just gonna
saying
go
that.
ahead and
What's the rule with base?
try and kill some
She's
models.
only
I
mat
think.
6, isn't she?
Yeah.
So
So
let's
they're
go
only
ahead
mat 8,
and
Yeah.
do
not
some
mat
things.
9.
We're gonna
So
activate.
3's miss as well.
Not good.
The
Oh, he's going in
Inflictor
with
could
the-
come in
The Devastator instead, is he?
here.
Yeah,
No,
Inflictor. I
not
think that's to get the
Inflictor.
Dark Shroud because he's got
Go
reach.
to
I mean,
no.
one of the services could definitely do it if it plunked itself in between two.
Oh wait, no, I have 2-inch reach. Silly bee.
especially if
So we
Sixers
could
can't
go there.
cast Flicker.
Yeah, that's something we can do. Okay. We're not gonna get we're not gonna get to Repo 5 after this anyways, so are we committing to that?
Is
She can go in there.
Right, you're
She
listening
might
to the
die,
game
but
audio. Is he
maybe she
charging with
doesn't.
it?
So Inflictor,
You-
can you walk in
Hmm?
Measure and see if you can get a walk in.
and then engage both?
It's only got one focused on it though.
So yeah, he's gonna walk in.
Gets Dark Shroud ranging.
We're
So
gonna
he's
engage
walked in.
both. We'll take a POW. Yeah. Take a
The
POW
other
10 as
Shadow
conservative
well.
now
Bombs?
can't hit both of them, so he's planning.
Sure.
We're gonna go ahead and
Why has it got Shadowbind on it?
hit
From
the
Carbon
Storm
Fire?
Rager Archon.
No, if
She does
you
12.
end your movement within 3
That's a
inches
7,
of a
5.
primal archon,
Hit 'em.
you
Armor
get
is a
Shadowbound.
21.
Okay. We're just gonna boost damage, all 3.
They're really not.
7.
They're really not.
You got it
The
down to
primal
1.
archon is probably the least egregious of them.
So that makes things
Just
better.
minions actually
Um,
do something for it, which is the unusual part.
I mean, I say that it's just the fact that all the archons are quite good.
Kill that one first now, or you come in.
Yeah,
not
some of the
too
some of the
Kyle's fair and honest.
Shadowbound, but he could
the-
port.
the- some of the ones that were boo-hooed a bit when they were first released have come.
Do
back
these
into
negate
favour.
angels?
Oh, like the Dunyan. The
They've
Dunyan just.
messed up the order of
oh.
activation already.
I'm
we can
really
make
sorry. I
gas
berated
peak.
the
Do we
Dunyan
have
when it
enough
first came out. I
stuff
thought it was
afterwards
garbage, and then I played it and I was like, actually, I think it's
make
my
up
favourite
for
Archon.
him being shadowbound?
Did they?
Uh,
Right, did that first attack
answer's
from
probably
the
no.
Inflict to miss?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
What, on a 4?
That was Brad.
Acacia.
I thought Brad was rolling,
Oh. Yeah, I don't know why.
but that was
Play
Brad.
a charge end. She's not really gaining me much at the moment. As long as we
Oh,
keep one angel
Carbon
alive,
Fire.
we still have that in the back
Oh,
pocket.
yeah.
She has 2-inch reach. You do have tough still, which is unfortunate. So I think I have to commit a void, which is kind of sad.
Can we actually skip this? I don't think it's any good.
No, they need to finish rolling, unfortunately.
We can. Yeah,
What am I hearing?
you still have Hermit
That's
too,
Alexa.
so I have
She wants your attention, Dean.
do this right.
not
Yeah,
mine.
there is. Okay.
Yeah, you can fit there. Although when you turn
Yeah.
to face, wouldn't you not see the second one at that spot?
That one. is rolling.
Alexa,
I know.
shut
I'm
the
trying to just
up.
kill this one.
Okay, fair enough.
Ooh, do B&A up.
So
Excellent.
yeah, we'll.
Wait, I'm pretty sure this is out on YouTube like today or
Oh, I can't even
tomorrow.
charge that far
Not
yet.
YouTube,
Oh,
or
wait, are we
really
monetized?
at all. Well, no, I can't.
Oh,
only
look at
when
you
I
monetized? Okay, good.
Yeah, no,
do
obviously
air
this
jump.
stream is
Oh.
constantly set to children.
Caster's gonna go ahead and cast Air
And
Genesis.
also we sworn, so we definitely don't.
Yeah, but I say I should have been told of the no swearing policy if that was the case.
We're
I
gonna go
mean, do you really
ahead
expect us
and,
to not swear?
Feet for what it's worth.
I've been on a podcast before where
Is
I've had
everything
to
at the
not
moment?
swear, and then it was.
Oh
fine.
yeah, no, they do. They
One
do
angel
really
in the back here.
exist.
Then she's gonna walk 9, repo 5.
You're forgetting
When is
that no part of this is serious.
You never know.
B&A on Netflix.
If you're lucky, you might get fish at some point.
Buddy.
Okay.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
I fucked that up.
Well,
so
fuck.
many levels. Okay.
what's
Corollary is
Brand new animal
going
comes out on Netflix.
to spend 1 to run.
You got it.
So what does?
Brand new animal. It's by Trigger D. Same people that did
Kill a kill.
Kill la Kill and I forgot his name now. Gurren Lagann.
I am playing like garbage.
Apparently,
I forgot
they
to
picked
do like
up the
6
rights
times
to
or 6
do
things this game.
cyberpunk anime.
Between
Really?
forgetting defeat
Yep.
to not upkeeping a spell for a moment, like,
Yeah.
or I'm also making mistakes. Is all I'm saying.
My
Definitely wants to
such
Okay.
a mess.
something I was expecting to.
Okay,
Ah,
there's
back in a
that.
second.
He said today.
He would get a focus.
Yeah, everybody was confused by it.
It's nice.
To be fair.
We just do, yeah. So we throw the sacrificial void away.
So judging from what's happened here, Royal
we'll
completely gave up on
do-
any potential assassination,
We'll do
Yeah.
this one.
which
I think
isn't
it's just-
surprising.
Stay safe. Try to keep something in your back
Yep,
pocket.
charging
at
to
all
that gap,
times.
charging the Storm Rager Primal.
We're gonna charge the other one.
All right, once you center
Sounds
up there, right?
perfectly
Like once I
reasonable.
move this to there, I think you can actually see both.
You
Yeah, you
might-
have both.
to there. We'll attack you.
A Shadowbound, of
I
course.
don't know if he kills this
defense
dot primal
12.
here, you know?
We'll
Put it
hit.
to me real quick
It's
before you roll
super
damage.
tough.
So this is POW 15, so
Like-
it's dice off 4.
When you can put any kind of armor
Flight's
buff
that
on
point,
them.
you can still go to there.
Well,
that
you
can
got
go
to think,
there.
right? So he's currently thinking about the
Um,
hermit.
You're gonna get
But
a second attack, and then the
because of the
spray, both
positioning-
of which you can boost damage. The spray is 16.
All that he's really got here
to
afterwards
tell.
is that he's guaranteed to kill
already
something is
boosted, and
Asphyxious.
already hit.
And that is something you do not want to chuck in.
I'm
No,
probably
'cause
better off just using the
Asphyxious
hermit now.
is a
I
tanky
couldn't
boy, as we
imagine
were
he's
saying
gonna have time
earlier.
later in the turn,
He's
so
not going
we're
to
gonna
survive
maybe
everything that's left.
No, he's not going to
We're
survive
gonna go
3
ahead
heavies, 2
and,
voids.
Interrupt for a spray. Oh, nope.
Archons have been so good for minions.
Yeah, they've just,
there it is.
I'd say they've opened up list design, but they've also at the same time completely screwed over
take.
list design.
Yes, thank you, Ryan.
Yeah.
I actually think,
I don't think I
get
can
me
see
wrong,
that
Archons are really
Warhog,
good, but
unfortunately,
it's made
huh?
minions really boring.
I think they should have split them
I
into 3
believe
teams.
1000% can. But let's pause the clock real quick. I'll grab that laser
If you
tool.
just
'cause
gave
it's not
blind
quickest to
water
use.
the
And
Dunyan,
I am. Where's the
No.
laser tool? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I think Dooney's fine.
I would be very
not
surprised if you
Dooney,
couldn't.
Primal's fine in blind water. You give
Yeah, 1000%
water
you can see
Dunyan.
him.
Pharaoh maybe.
Wiggle room for days.
if you gave
we're gonna
Pharaoh
target that.
Primal,
And get
Doing
both of them.
better.
Yep, so it gets void and
because
primal.
the Dunyan has
And
no
hold on, let me make
place
sure. Are you centered?
in the Thorn.
The void and primal. I was just seeing if you got the hermit.
Void does that. Void could be
Uh,
that.
So
so
the
go-
primal you need a 6.
The Void,
We're just gonna boost.
thematically, it doesn't make
The
any sense.
primal you'll need an 8 for the void.
Just gonna boost.
People
I
do not
know,
play
I
War
used to
Machine
work-
for the law.
Full
It's
hit.
both.
I
You
think
dice off
law's
3 on the
really
primal.
good. Honestly,
Gonna roll it. 7.
I
When was the
really
last time you knew
Down to
somebody
11
died?
and dice off 14 dice off 3 on
apart
the
from-
Vlad's dead,
Boost it.
Striker's dead.
No, that doesn't
7.
count.
on the 5 health.
What?
Why does it
The
not?
people that you're able to
Like
list don't count.
Well, this is
Just
just to build
roll
up for Riot Quest, isn't it?
Damiano died.
Misses.
Well, we don't know. We assume he's dead.
You get to attack me back.
Not with an 8. I
Gerhardt
don't have a
is
post.
not
Okay.
dead, but
Tim.
Clog is.
We're gonna go
Not Clog,
ahead
not the old man.
and
He died old age.
activate The,
oh no, we call him Woodhouse.
What?
Woodhouse.
Why are we calling Woodhouse? What am I missing?
Do you know which archer?
If I charge the hero, you'll get
Sorry?
the thing.
Archer?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay, then you probably don't get reference.
You'll get a wall, so you'll be
No, I
down
don't.
14. I'll need
Kind
7
of
to
what I
hit.
was saying.
Boost off my caster.
that's fine.
Okay, back in the room.
You have
Oh,
that
Thank God,
still,
so-
so you're arm 21. It'll be dice off 3.
You know, I
Yeah,
think
so-
honestly, I do think that
Uh,
minions list building has got a little bit
and
stale.
what finishes this off?
Goes
Nothing.
off
I
the-
have to do it this way, unfortunately.
Oh shit! I'm
So is
I'd
it? Yeah, this is the best way.
Almost say I blame,
think.
maybe blame Riot Quest more.
So where do we go to be at max 2?
I'm not sure if I do.
No?
What do you blame then, Dean?
Apart from Boom Howler being an
Wall.
auto including like the vast
And
majority.
Scythe.
Yeah.
And Hermit.
Yeah. That's all we can do.
Scythe. I'll
He'll
give you
touch there.
Scythe. Like Scythe
Yep.
does make it to 90% of my lists.
Tell me
I'm gonna do
Hermit's
one
not
thing. I'm gonna
auto-include.
pause the timing real quick.
Yeah, but
I'm
Hermit's
gonna make
not
my
my
melee
list.
range a little larger.
I blame it.
So you're still on my front arc, so I'll be defense 14. That's all I was checking.
I know. I already knew there was a house in the way.
Yep.
I'm gonna move this for a sec just to see where the covering fire is.
That's fine.
There is nowhere I can go.
Yeah, it
other
is
than
sad
just
that every
run.
list you build in
and
minions
be
at the
annoying.
moment is we'll work for food, press Archon button 6 times, and that's like your
Nah,
base.
it's typically 5 times. You typically don't see 2 juniors.
Yeah,
no, it's gonna be
but
on
you
command anyway,
don't-
so it doesn't
yeah.
matter.
There's not enough
We have
value
Harry.
to get that.
We could just kind of charge for you guys,
And then you add Boom Howler in, and like you're done. What else do I
but
need?
then
now?
we'll just die. Oh boy.
It should have been a little bit more limiting. Or what can be taken?
I am very surprised that
Yes, that's something I
Will
could
Work
do.
for Food hasn't got the irregulars treatment.
9, 11. No, it's not.
Which was
Treatment for that?
Cool.
Remember when irregulars could take absolutely every and anything you ever wanted in a list, and there was no other reason to play any other list in
Only
Mercs?
around
it
14.
might have been more.
Yes.
I can do this better.
Actually, I'll tell you what. Now I think about it, Will Work for Food has got the treatment because you can't take Pharaoh.
You can easily go there.
If you could
You-
take
like you're
brigands
going down in
in
DV.
Will
You
Work
can
for
go a
Food,
couple
I
inches
think a lot
farther in
of
if you
people will
wanted.
be very
No,
happy
it's
about
fine. I got theirs.
no idea what this measurement's for.
And this one will into here. But
Which
that's
one?
where. Okay.
Running
Yeah,
2 of
he's
the
gonna boost
servers.
off my caster.
I'm assuming
To
it's just can get in the way.
You got it. You need a 7. You'll hit.
Hit.
Your dice off
He's
3,
a
I think.
That's what we
Fixius.
do.
It's shitter bound. Just put it.
12
I
points
just-
killed him.
I just die.
He's in a decent spot.
So a
though.
couple things happen. I'm gonna flip the time to me real quick.
And at
Junior
least
Arcana
he can
first
shake
is
it.
angry first.
So,
Righteous
There's
Fury.
not a
say-
lot that's going
And
to be able to
then
charge.
what's within 5 of
charge
the
him.
primal, all that. I'm gonna heal the void that took the spray damage
I mean, the
for
Conservative
3,
has still
and
got
then
to
back
go.
to
So he's
Okay.
definitely probably going to kill that other.
Yeah, but this is what we're saying.
I'm gonna activate these
Definitely,
Invasion
probably,
Angels.
yeah.
They're gonna go ahead and charge
Definitely,
the.
probably. And don't
Void
forget, he's
Archon.
playing Convergence, which means that even
Okay.
if he has to shake it, he'll still have free focus the following turn if he needs to.
Do you mean following
Yeah, so
activation?
this is the problem, Tom. So we was discussing this
And
earlier.
what's their melee range, Tilio?
Half
He's
inch.
blocking as much as he can,
Can
To
log
stop this
counter
stuff.
charge.
but
I can get 1 counter charge.
he's had to throw in a void
Oh, he's had to throw it a lot,
heavy.
yeah.
and a gas beat, and probably another heavy, just to kill 2
Uh,
primals, which is way too much.
So, buddy, did you
for
remember
a
your
peace
counter
trade.
charge?
No, I forgot, but it's.
Do you want to move in somewhere else? I mean, that's so easy to prevent.
We'll just go to here then.
There you go. That's fine.
Okay.
Defense 14.
That's an 8.
Which one's attacking first?
We'll do the leader. They're both out of my control, so does it matter?
Well, it can, because that model has riposte.
Oh, okay. Then I guess we'll still attack with my leader. I don't think it really matters. So Mat 8 needs a 6 to hit. Hit. Pow is a 14.
Off 3.
Kills him.
8 kills. I get to heal something else with a Dunian Archon.
It's not too bad.
I'll heal
Wasn't expecting
Ron,
that
put him
void
back
to
to
go.
full.
They're gonna repo 5 if they can.
Something
Yeah.
at least then.
Yeah. But pretty much, it depends if he's going to go in without a conservator on the totem hunter. But if he doesn't, that's pretty much going to be a case of totem hunter
Okay.
can get in and a void can get in.
ADO is
Mhm.
just gonna
I believe
run.
nothing else can
Huh?
finesse its way in. Also, I don't feel like at any point we spoke about the heroic hermit on the flag. I feel like we just brushed past that bit. You know, it's the home.
We're gonna go ahead and activate the conservator. Gonna walk up.
He just hasn't got time to waste trying to hasn't got attacks to waste trying to
the
kill the
heavy.
hermit at this point.
Matt's an 8.
Hits.
It'll hit. This is Pow 17. It goes to 19, so dice.
Dice.
Okay.
But Mad Vision's
Slice
still
damage.
blocked. So.
I'm just gonna change his spacing a little bit. If you don't
Try
mind.
and keep that primal left alive.
We does 6.
On 5.
Second initial. 6.
Ooh.
Kills. Oh,
Those dice were the wrong way round.
I'm dead now. So back to me. Junior Archon is again
Wastelander's
angry.
still alive. Can probably get a charge
What
lane
do I have?
on
I can
Asphyxious
heal-
as well.
No, what's
we'll
his melee
heal
range?
Lug for
He's
a
got to be
point.
2 inch, surely.
Back to you.
Nah, he's got. Surely he's
gonna
one.
go ahead
There's only one.
and.
Right, two's pushing it.
He does have
is not
decap.
sure. She's speed 7,
Yes,
9.
he does, doesn't he? Because he
so
is
she
just a
charges
straight up
12.
Bitterness Warlord.
Delano.
So we can't get that. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Barry's ripping into you
Um,
in a chat, saying that we have somebody that actually knows about minions next time.
We are very far
Might as
few.
well go with
You know,
that, I
I
guess.
can't say it anymore. There's actually quite a lot of
30.
mini
You
players
haven't
now.
used the Mad Vision or the Junior Vision, have you?
Correct. No, I have not.
Also, he wants to know your
Yeah.
opinion on the Dracodile
With that.
and where it best
garbage.
fits. So clearly, it best fits in Sturm and Drang.
My Dracodiles fit best on in your display case.
And
It's I
with
speak
that-
English. Display case.
Yeah,
round.
so that's.
No, okay. If you want a
where's
serious,
Void
if you want a
possibly go?
serious
Possibly go to here.
conversation about a Dracodile, apart from Scorn,
And then you can't physically move anywhere.
you
so-
can argue
No,
that the
that counter
Dracodile's
charge is so
decent
easy to
with
stop.
You've Yaga.
So we'll go to
Yaga,
there,
Yaga.
yes.
Jagger, Jagger.
No,
Defense
you
fair
can't
to
say
go.
this. You can't have the same pronunciation
Yeah.
twice. It has to be Jaga Yaga or Yaga Jaga.
Yeah.
Jagger, Jagger.
No,
Yeah,
Yaga
you,
Jaga.
you
Soul
can't deny it. It
boost.
was legit with Sturm and Drang. Like, Use just bad.
Sturm and Drang
hit.
is very good with
I'll threads it with a Dunian.
the Dracodile, but you
one.
have
Buy
to
an
be
attack, or
completely on
boost the
point
second
with that
initial.
list. You can't make a single
We'll
mistake.
hit.
You
Armor
have to be
17.
able to measure 14
You
inches.
And not be hungover or drunk when playing that list.
I do believe at some
Yeah,
point
so
there
this
was
is
a
PAL
bet
15,
made
so off to
with Dean in regards to that list,
we just
which still needs to
roll
be
it.
maintained.
Oh, what was it? I can't
I'm
necessarily.
pretty sure you
correct.
agreed to win an event with it.
Kills. Soul goes to the
I mean,
board.
I haven't lost a game with that
Before you
list.
port
Exactly,
as well,
which is
I get to
where the
heal
bet came
again. Let
from.
me just see where it goes. So it's currently within 5. All that is.
We could.
Let's have the
try and
Warhog
revive
heal
that
its 1
once
point
it's
that's
all over.
damaged, and then back to you.
To be honest, though, I think the
and
Sturm and Drang and
then-
Dracodile list is now better that Archons came out because we piloted it before the Archons came out.
Oh, it's true. We have not revisited it
We have,
since any of that nonsense.
we kind of revisited it, but I think the consensus was that we dropped the
Juiciest
Sacral
spray
Vault
I'm gonna
because
get.
I don't think the Sacral Vault has a place in the meta
That's pretty good.
at the moment.
Wasn't you literally just saying that infantry's coming back in?
But there's so much anti-soul tech that the
You still might as well just take a void.
Doesn't really
Yeah.
matter. We'll just target like
I
that.
can't
I
like
think.
argue against that.
yeah.
Add a widget.
Sorry, I apologise.
it
You
will
might as well
never
just
see
take
us
2
stop.
voids.
But do you know what? If you've got a Void Archon with
Oh, look at this spray.
So
Look at
just
this
target
spray.
or lug and get like.
that's glorious. If
Everybody-
you've got a Void Archon
Yeah,
with
get
Sturm and
everyone,
Dragon,
yeah.
it might not just casually die to Agathon
Okay.
because of decel.
So down
Yeah.
the line onto the Dudia.
Just saying.
Defense 13.
down
A
to
lot of
the-
these are going to suffer from
we
Dark
just need
Shroud.
a 7 to hit her.
He is spraying his.
Oh,
Oh, no, that's not his
Blood,
own
you
Void
need
Archon, don't worry.
need a 6. Braun, you need a
That's
7.
really good spray.
It is a nice
Yes.
spray.
Warhog, you need a 6.
I can't remember the last time I saw a spray that good. I'm not gonna lie.
Boomhowler, you need a 6.
But yeah, like
Yeah,
Sturm and Drang with
Void Archon
Dracodile's
you need.
good. And so my low-key
Yes.
hot take
Alright, so you
is
missed the. I think you missed
Arcadis
both
of
Archons.
Dracodile.
Yeah,
I still
so
think Arcades of
Lug
Dracodile is like the
not
most
within an inch, so
fun
your
I have
dice
had.
off.
Ah,
4
fun.
on
Okay, I
lug.
can accept fun.
Okay.
No. Arcades and Dracodile is
boop,
the
there's
list that's
one.
got that won 4
Okay,
games in a
3.
row.
You only
Because
get
it's
1 die
got an
damage against
assassination
run
that like
because that's how he works, and you
that
are dice
nobody
off
really
1
sees
on
coming.
the spray damage
Yeah.
roll.
Hmm.
5.
which is the
I think I just
assaulting
take
blind
5.
spray
So I'll go down to 3.
into Primal Shock.
The Warhog, your dice off 4.
Oh, okay. Alright, that is
Yeah.
cute.
I
And
was
it's
even
houses,
hitting.
16 actually because of Dark Shroud.
Drone.
It's a power 14 Primal Shock.
Down on the
Because
Warhog, you're
because
right. Okay,
Primal
so
Shock
this
doesn't
dice
need
off
to be a
2
war beast
so it
in
does
your own
4
battle
damage.
group. It's just any war beast that's friendly.
To the
Nice.
2.
Yep.
And then the last
So
one
hint, hint,
is
you can do it with
dice
like
plus 1
Brian
on
as
Boomhowler.
well
I
if you
think you need
really
7
need
to
to.
kill.
We're just gonna use the soul to boost it.
Ryan, as you're listening to the game, any idea what all those?
So I think he
D6s
gets
were.
tough. Nothing's within 5. So tough roll for Boomhowler. We'll tough him.
That's
back.
got to be the
And I'm on 1.
What was it?
Got it.
Tufts,
Tough.
because half those models have
Ah.
tough there.
Apart from the
He still gets
Void
the feet
Archon
rebuff.
has Entropic Force.
Alright, no, that's fine. I just,
All of them are going to be in 5. It could also
these models
be.
are vengeanced.
Honestly, no idea.
Hmm.
I'm going to pretend. I don't know.
Well done. much happier when you're being
I was-
honest. Right?
I was typing to Barry in the chat, right?
So charge
You
to
hear it, Spirit.
there.
That is the
Hi,
most
Barry.
important thing to do.
I mean,
Yeah,
he can't
that's
hear
what
us.
He had to
So
message
she'll
me
charge the
on Facebook to make me
why
aware.
not?
Adam Hunter.
Yep.
How can Barry not hear us?
Defense
Are we not
is
live
a
stream live
14?
thingy?
Yeah, Barry can hear us.
Yeah, but
I need to
Oh, is
check
Barry
the
actually
stats 'cause I
watching
don't
it?
think
Is
those
he
are-
actually?
That's
Wow.
that's how he sent the message over to me. sort of thing.
14, 16.
Well, put it to me while I'm looking this up.
Barry,
Wait,
you're,
I think I'm on 14.
why are
Wait
you
a
wasting
moment.
your time?
Wait a moment. Am I?
I don't want to waste your
Oh,
time.
Aurora's in
Yeah,
that
I'm on
right
14,
hand zone.
16. Yep.
Sorry, she's so
From
small.
that 7,
She's
you're
so
7.
small.
Hit.
Crazy.
16.
It's off 4. Goes off 5, sorry.
That void has got miles.
Oh.
Yeah, it has.
1.
On 7.
Yeah. Repo 5.
Hi, Bird Lady.
I hope you know, Ryan, that my
Okay,
that your stream isn't even on my YouTube homepage.
Fantastic.
So sad.
Wait, is this not being streamed to Twitch or just YouTube?
No, Ryan has
Yes, it was at the time that I cheated.
stupidly chosen to
That might
stream
also
to
be right now.
YouTube.
No, because nobody actually
That's what I
watches.
had
Nobody's
to
going to
smack
watch
you.
these things live, right? If they're going to watch them, they're just going to watch them after.
Defense
It
14.
needs an 8.
So YouTube
What?
is
No,
This
they're
is
more
a
like
PAL
to watch
15,
it
so based
live
on
than they
straight.
are.
No.
So,
Bad.
was the
You know
power?
what? I'm actually
What
inclined
was the
to
power
agree
again?
with Ryan here.
15.
I actually don't watch Twitch streams
You're
live
off 1,
very often.
so it does 6 damage. I'm on
yeah,
1.
second initial.
I'm upset that someone agreed with Ryan.
We'll
That means
repose
something
back
wrong in
with
the
the
world.
stick.
I need to.
Unfortunately,
So, Lana,
Tom,
you're
we'll hit
kicked
Pal-
from the group
so
now.
to me for this.
Unfortunately,
Palpatine
Tom,
armor.
the games go slightly too long.
20 you
That
said,
you
so
just
this
sit
is
down
dice
and watch the whole game.
6. Take nothing.
In my
Alright, back
opinion.
to you.
Like this is the sort of thing I would put on when I'm at work and I want like background noise and
Senior Dick
background stuff to
Spider.
watch.
Random people
will,
to listen to that don't know what they're on
forfeit
about.
movement to
Yeah,
attack
definitely,
stealth.
definitely random people to go on about crap.
To go on
Yeah.
about
7 inches of movement.
Dracodiles,
It's called content.
Void
Thank you very much.
Archons being good, and Raid Shadow Legends. Like they're the 3 big ones.
No, because the Wastelander's there. It really doesn't matter.
4
Yeah.
times.
I feel like no one's talked about Raid Shadow Legends
Those
in
are
a while.
fun.
I've almost
Okay.
forgotten what it is.
You know what? I actually did play Raid
you
Shadow
know-
Legends at one
And
point.
Do you know what
Right.
we've
It's
not done?
playing like such garbage.
I mean, there was
Okay.
so many adverts. I actually
These
downloaded it.
girls will.
Sorry guys, I've solved it. I've moved him. It's fine.
Why did you
Did I
move
actually
it?
get killed?
Why?
Because it'd be fucking Raid Shadow
Card
Legends
game
shit.
now, so I think so.
How upset me.
I've moved into the wrong one.
That's me.
Right.
I'll
Never-
score
never
I mean,
admit.
what we haven't.
Never
What we
admit
have
Raid
is
Shadow
dead,
Legends.
right?
Allsies?
That you can. Delano,
Alright,
if
so
you don't
let's
have
do things I think in the
enough
order
RAM
they're
on your
supposed to
computer, you
happen
can
this
actually
turn.
download more RAM.
We get to pull the covering fire away.
Yeah,
Then
so
I think it's
I've only got
Vengeance,
8 gigs
then-
of RAM
or I
on my
guess Continuous
computer
Effects,
because
and then
it's
Vengeance,
the
right?
only thing I could fit into my
So
challenge.
Lugs
download
Corrosion
more.
stays on him. Give me a column.
Oh yeah, I will upgrade it to
The five-
16
The
like
5
next month.
runs Corrosion.
So like the
Just-
challenge
Stays
I
on
had.
just
to the
16.
victor's point, so down to 2 health.
I mean,
1 point there. On the Warhog.
so the
at
challenge that
top,
I had with some friends was like,
stays
can
on
we
him. Give me
build a
column,
computer
please.
that runs
6.
Total War Warhammer 2
6.
for under 500
All
quid?
right. I think that is
Yes.
it for the
With
corrosions.
like good specs on like who can build the
Yes,
best computer
okay.
for under 500 quid.
So now we
So-
get to go with Vengeance.
Barry wants to know: do we think Gatsby's too strong
I've
for the
got to do a
meta,
lot of work
and
here.
just an auto in every Crix list?
Yes.
So considering he is a
These guys aren't
merc,
engaged, so that's
option.
good.
so you could just take him as your free merc card.
Like what? Oh, you don't mean free merc cards? You
No,
mean your
you-
merc
your merc
inclusion
slot,
card?
There's no reason to go.
If it was
Go
free,
here.
the answer is yes.
I feel like where most
Go
Crix
here.
lists at the moment consist of A,
Go
stalkers,
Here. Try and clear that stuff out in the middle.
B. I mean, you don't really see any other theme
Yeah,
now
so you can do that
apart
first.
from
Alright, so let's clear the
the
Vengeance token.
Raiders theme.
Number 2 is going to take its point
Because
blank
Ganon
shot into the
Jax is really
Shadowbound
good.
Annihilation Servitor in the back. To hit. That'll
And
hit as
Raiders
a
is
PAL
just really
14.
efficient. Like that theme came out really strong.
No, the
afterwards.
leader will go into number 1, who is
change.
not Shadowbound but in the back
It
arc.
made
Mhm.
a
Hits,
decent theme
skills?
and a really expensive theme.
Now Fury. So we pull on the 3 we have out
Have a lot of good
on
options.
Azel's War Beasts.
So I think based on that,
And I made a mistake. I guess I should have rolled twice. Azel will just cut for a
What do
Fury.
Raiders
I've taken
really
enough
want?
Take-backs,
damage buffs. Like
to go to 6. I have no
I
upkeep
think
out
he
for
needs
him.
very little support
Ryan
himself
will
to
pull in
work.
the 1 from Log, putting him back to that, and we will upkeep
And-
Stonehold for free. And we'll go ahead and start taking the
Yeah,
turn here
I
now.
think well, you don't need any
Oh,
support
is
to run
not
Asphyxius.
engaged.
He just
I
offers
I honestly
support
think
to
that
it.
Asphyxius just
Okay.
goes.
Even
He
better.
goes in both
If I
Convergence
just...
and Crix as a normal auto pick in either faction.
I'd agree.
Because
Use-
for
I'd agree.
Convergence, he brings just stupid amount as well. If you think that majority of the models are construct models.
If I just
Yeah,
don't score
like
that zone this turn,
the-
how big of a
Oh, shit.
concern is that? It's probably not that bad.
I hate it when you move around the game and you accidentally
I
drag a
go
model.
there.
The
Flashing.
only thing that does say
I
will
need
change with
6s to
Gatsby is
hit
that
and
Jack
dice off
loadout.
7s.
That Jack loadout can be
on
unique every single game,
The Void.
which is at least something.
That's got to be good enough. So we'll do that, and then
Hmm.
There's an
If he's
argument.
here we can like
Yeah, with
wind
his limited
rush
battle group,
down
there's an argument for any one of those warjacks, I
to
believe.
here or something, like that.
Bear in mind,
And
like
then
excluding a few.
12
obviously,
is
but
all the way out into here, so that should be fine.
You've got some really good options in there to make the most
I
out
want
of.
that to go
So-
there, to go there.
I don't blame people for not putting them in every list. Things that are probably slightly overtuned, like you should probably need to cut the Dark Shroud or the Bloodthirst from his card, and then I think he's fine.
I think he's too tanky.
I think that's fine. I think you just need to
Like,
cut
if
one of
you-
those
Alright,
rules.
yeah,
If
let's
you leave
go and start
I think
doing
if you
this
want to
stuff
leave
here. We're
that sheer
gonna go
amount of
sight
utility
first,
there,
so
which
it's
some
gonna
people like about
aim-
him,
Can
then
I-
Phew!
it can't
If I aim, I
be.
can't see the
that
void. You're not within
difficult to
2
deal
anyway,
with.
so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so I'm just going to aim, shoot into the ADO.
Maybe come down to full focus,
To
but
hit.
I think
will
it's
hit.
I think it's
I'll climb
okay.
up Master.
I think the
I don't know
issue
what
that
armor is.
It's,
I think the
it's
thing that
a-
needs to go is the Bloodthirst.
All right,
So I don't think it
we'll go
actually
and
makes
run and gun or
any
sprint,
sense
whatever.
for it to have
up to
that.
here.
for it to work that way.
I think we go with
Can we
Azello
ask
next.
our
We're just gonna come into
law-friendly expert,
here. I can't stay on my own model.
Lana?
Yes.
Do you
I'll
think
come
it
up
makes
into
any
here.
thematic sense in having Bloodthirst?
For him to give
we'll
out
take
Bloodthirst
my
or
first
construct
melee
models.
swing into the void. Needs a 6
I'm
to hit.
hesitant to ask.
We'll
answer
hit.
this
This is
question.
dice of 7.
Good chat. But
Right.
yeah,
Five.
I think Dark Shroud is
Because
completely fine.
because in the
We're
fluff
gonna
read,
buy.
fluff
First is
wise,
gone. Wind Rush is
he's-
gone. We're gonna buy a flashing
you
blade.
could-
So on the void.
I wouldn't say
We'll hit on the
thematically it's
angel.
worth him having blood.
We'll miss on the void. Dice of 7. Take another
But
1.
he only switched sides because
We'll
he
buy a
wants to roll
flashing
a new
blade.
Dominion, kind of thing.
Missing the void on the angel. Missing the angel by a flashing
I think
blade.
Dark Shroud is
on
fine
the angel.
with how wide it is as
we'll
well
hit.
with him. I think
And
you
on the
can't
void,
Bloodthirst,
we
and
will
you've
hit.
got a
So the angel's just dead.
very competitive
and then the
model
void
which
takes 6.
doesn't make things too obscene in certain areas.
Okay. I'm on 2. Can I pull from the shrine anytime during activation, or is it start of activation? Let's just take a look real quick.
You also have to be in control to do it.
I'm gonna wind rush down towards it, so I'm checking real
Ah.
quick. Bone Shrine.
Well, we are
Who do you think came out stronger, Nemo
During their
or
activation.
Gatsby?
Okay.
need more gas.
So we're gonna spend 2 to wind rush. Coming down to here puts me
That's
within
a harder one to find better.
that.
Sees more
we'll
play.
So
see
we're gonna
more
go before
play.
activation. We will pull from the
We'll
shrine.
see
Am I
more
cursed?
play. Gatsby.
I am not, so I'm on 2 fury, and wind rush back on
Is
me
that-
again.
Is that just because of
Josh, you're right.
So yeah, I was on 3.
So
down
the
to
things
1, then
that
pull
I'm
from the
looking
shrine.
at here are
Ah.
price
Right.
of the actual model.
Yeah, you're good.
One of them is a lot more
Yeah,
accessible to
should be fine.
people. Second
so let's
one
go
is how many points is
now
Gatsby?
with the Union
He's
Archon.
14.
14.
Is he 14 as well?
I'm gonna have come up to
I
right
think
here,
he's less tanky.
and we're gonna see if I can get
He
lucky and hit that
offers
swing
less
on that
utility.
angel.
14.
Don't get me wrong, he's got an amazing
Gun.
gun,
7.
but I
will
think
miss.
Gatsby
Alright, well, we did our best there.
helps out certain factions a lot more. And I think a major part of that is those
So
2 caustic
Hermit
mists.
is gonna walk to here. Oh, that's there.
They
Probably
really add
fair.
to some
I
factions.
won't catch Lich in this. I don't think I'm killing Lich though.
Like you're really adding to what Convergence can play with, and considering that Crix had some cloud tech, you've got a bit more
I
there
might
as well.
not kill Prima Patient either. I might only score 1 here, and then we'll still be tied. So that's probably
Can't
fine.
necessarily disagree with that.
Yeah. Go there. Start using stuff in the
So
middle.
that's-
'cause I
that's
have to do
why.
that.
I think.
No matter what happens here, I have to kill that angel so I can get that guy onto that conservator.
And I have 0
Okay.
issues with that. Also, Nemo is 18 points, not 14.
nothing
Thank
else
you,
to
Oh,
Barry.
I thought you was
Just
asking
this
about
one again. I can
Gatsby.
go 40
Sorry.
here. I can go 4.5.
So, yeah.
Misunderstood
So Gatsby's also easy to fit into lists, so
And then
Gatsby's
you
definitely
still
come out
fit
better.
here.
Not saying that Nemo's a bad model at all, but Gatsby's definitely
Although I
come out
don't
better.
want you there.
He's
I
just
want
such
you
a
there. You still fit there. Okay, great.
Polisher. That's the best way to say it.
So yeah, let's go with Hermit. He's gonna throw up the -2 armor. I really don't want to commit anything else up that way.
What else sort of came out at the same sort of time?
Ones aren't there. So let's go with Totem Hunter. Totem Hunter's just
fantastic
gonna go ahead
question.
and jump
I don't know.
to the back of that.
I mean,
Angel
what you had before that was the-
needs a 4 to hit.
The Archon
stick.
discussion, which we lightly
We'll hit and
discussed
kill.
earlier.
Soul goes to your guy here. I'm gonna go ahead and sprint. We'll just put ourselves back here, I think. And this lets the Warhog come
The
in
other
and
one we
land
can discuss is Riot Quest.
here. I can't
What
overtake
factions
anything, but that's
benefited and which
fine.
ones didn't.
Minions.
I'm not gonna get Dark Shroud.
Mercs.
and Stone Charge.
Did Mercs?
Yeah, let's see if I kill him. So we're gonna
What
activate the
benefit?
Warhog next. He's gonna activate and
They,
charge.
they obviously
spending
benefited,
Fury.
but
He's gonna use his
what
dial.
Riot Quest models are
I'm
like
at
auto
6 to
includes
defense.
Mercs.
Really
Boss
Falcon.
McCall!
He said 11. I hate to miss.
Tell
the
me I'm
five.
wrong. Tell me I'm
Sorry,
bloody
I didn't get that.
Boss
I
McCall.
think I boost
Oh,
this
fair.
to hit. and
She's
I'll have to do
amazing.
this. Can he be knocked down
Really?
though?
Oh,
So I'm gonna charge with the gore and I'll boost
She's
the gore
good.
to hit. So
she's
needing a 5.
genuinely good. I've had a
we will
lot
hit.
of work
Crix is
out
knocked
of
down at this
her
point.
with
It's POW up to a 19 with Hermit and Dial. So this is dice off 1.
it's number
does
2 of a
9
cast. That's
damage
definitely
to
number
4.
2.
Second initial
Ashley.
automatically hits,
Actually,
and this
too.
is just dice damage.
At this point, by the
doing
way, the Warhog is
12
killing the Conservator.
to the 1.
So
the next cleaver will do 7.
Void has
to the two.
died.
That void. Oh,
The void on the
Okay.
that
We'll
really
overtake an
obnoxious
inch.
void died.
Coming back to here.
one that had the amazing spray.
The amazing
Unexpected.
spray. Yeah.
Um,
Still interested to see if you can kill
you just have parry, I think.
the other guys this turn. Like if you can clear that zone.
So I can charge, I think, at most to here. No, I have to.
If you can clear the zone
I can charge to
and
here on this
score
void. Is that
3
look right?
points,
If he has parry.
Yeah, and I charge.
I
I
think that
9,
basically
so I can go into
settles the game
there.
at that point because there's not enough models left.
Yeah, so let's have Wastelander charge the void. Matt 8 in the back arc, I need a 4.
That's very fair.
So Wastelander's trying
he's
to
going in.
We'll hit.
yeah, trying to one-shot
Lapel,
the
12 because
void.
of hermits. This is dice off
Oh, I think
5
he's gonna
with
do
4
that.
dice.
That's a 5 by the way.
Casually.
Boss.
Casually.
We will sprint.
Deleted. Oh, I'm contesting here as well. Yeah.
I don't think
3
this is a
points
good
up.
way to face.
I mean, that just did 22 points of damage. If I'm not wrong,
I guess I get my back to
that's
So
pretty.
the
insane.
unit. I think I just face this way.
I just straight up decap is incredible. I'm exceptionally surprised that
Where
they
do you
gave
go
it
out in the way? I think I have
to
the feral
a model that's
Valkyries
actually
go.
got defensive tech.
Yeah. That's that much of a utility piece.
Can you clear this house?
Tom.
Riposte, just saying, in Azazello.
Nope.
Tom Barry's got a question for you.
You can charge up this
Oh,
way. So
no.
if I have you charge.
Do you think that in terms
Feral
of
Valkyries
Gatsby
can land.
and
Here. And
in terms of
here.
Gatsby, how much do you think that's opened up conversions?
A lot because they have a
I still have to find a way to
stupid
kill
threat
Prime
range now.
Pincha.
Like just those 2 inches makes a big deal
That might just be a void stuff. I do
because
charge
it means
here.
that most of your
My
units
dark charge with
aren't
the conservator.
fretting 8 inches on the charge. Or 9 inch.
Oh, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna take the D3 damage on
So
that top Warhog. He takes
you're
3
adding
damage to his
threat
4, sorry.
range, add in a damage buff, which convergence doesn't have a huge amount of.
Yeah, charge the conservator. Spray
Um,
Prime
Like,
Pincha,
it's just you're getting
28,
effectively getting +2 to movement, +2 to
and
damage,
try and score the zone.
which is silly.
You can defend stuff with the clouds. Those
and
clouds
then
are
you can
amazing.
still Come out.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Because
it's really
the
good
bot-
there.
And if I get insanely
Because
lucky,
the
I can
bots
also demolition
respawn,
start
they're
getting damage
throwaway models as well, and
okay,
since you
yeah,
just
so
go,
we're gonna
"Oh,
go
just throw it
here
out
with the
and
void.
stay within 10
charging.
inches of Gatsby, and
Um,
it will give out Dark
I
Trail.
think I'm gonna take my spray attack
Provided
first.
that, you know, the models are in their
Uh,
melee range.
into Apatia, we're gonna boost
And
it to hit.
then Nemorp.
Defense.
Do you actually think that's done anything for the faction at all?
Said 16,
Nemo
so I need a
4.
10.
Yeah.
See what happens. Well, you're gonna miss. All right.
I don't think
we
I've
do
seen
it
anyone
good.
use him.
Charge attack on
in
the conservator. You're
Convergence.
shadowbound, so that'll hit.
I've seen people
This is
using
effectively past 17,
Signar.
so dice off
Yeah.
3. Does 8 damage.
I'm not seeing
to
a huge
2.
amount of synergies. Yeah. Also,
But
whilst we
I
are
don't
doing
think
this,
I
Second punch,
very quickly, the void's
will
going in
hit,
for the
and then
conservative.
dice off 3. Does 4 damage to your
Okay.
3.
So that'll be another Jack dead,
and
and then another heavy can get to
Okay.
the inflictor at the back.
Wait, did that Void
I
Archon
made a
whiff?
whoops.
No, he half killed it. Only past 16. Conservatives are quick,
I don't
pretty,
think I can kill
pretty
that
tanky.
conservator.
I mean, if that Conservative
Well, I can kill the Conservative, I
dies,
just
it's
can't
game
get to
over,
which
I'm not
one
going to
I
lie.
Yeah, it's just gonna be up to what it is.
So, yeah, I don't think Nemorp's that great for convergence.
So I gotta move these Feral Valks. So let's go ahead and do that.
Okay,
Feral
convergence.
Valks will
Definitely doesn't feel like it's
try
had
and
the
chip in some damage
impact.
for me. I think I'm gonna charge
Like
the
Gatsby.
No, I mean, the thing is that if you
Once
look
they
at
know I
him and
can
you go,
get
I could
onto
take
the,
Nemo 4 or I could take
inflictor.
Gatsby 4. You're going to take
Let's try and
Gatsby
get to
4
here
every
with this one, so
time.
we'll do
I'm not
that
even
for
sure it's
the
that.
base.
So you look at
And then let's not block this. landing
Gatsby really
spot.
enables all of the infantry,
This one will go.
He
in
enables the
convergence.
entire,
Good.
yeah,
the entirety of
every
the
single-
infantry.
Okay.
In terms of
so Feral
the
Valk,
actual
number doesn't
Jack
matter,
side
I
of
guess.
things,
Number 2 will charge with
I
the
don't
hammer.
think he enables that.
We are at 8 here, and I have
Like,
reroll attack.
you can
rolls
be
if I
cute
miss.
and take a
I need 5.
Firefly with your
We hit and crit knockdown.
Colossal with
got
the
it.
electric guns.
And
And get
this
some funky
is
lines,
power 12
but
to a
I can see
14
working
for
with
Hermit.
Orion.
So dice
Apart from
off
that,
5.
I
yeah.
don't see
Unless
that.
you're going down
does
a route
11
where you're going
to the 5.
electricity, he's
Got
just
it.
not
I'll take
helping.
out an arm. It's the right arm. I don't know which one that
and
is.
then
And then I'm not going to lie, you're
so mine
starting
looks
to look at
like-
the prime
I think
conflict,
the right's the melee weapon.
and we've already
Um,
agreed.
the point blank shot will now automatically hit. It's PAL 16,
then
so dice off 3 on the point blank
you've
shot.
got
Automatically
Aurora
hitting.
2 and
Does
Strange
5
Bedfellows.
damage to the 1.
I mean, that
I'll
list
take
is
out this shield
silly.
now.
Charging PAL.
do you think it's Aurora 2 or do you think
14,
it's
dice off
Bedfellows?
3. That does 8 damage to
combination
the
of
1.
two.
I think it's Bedfellows.
And then the last model will, I'm sorry, the point blank from this
fellows
last
with
model
raw
will
too,
do
so
a dice off 1 at this point between Hermit and the Dark Shroud.
There you go. There's a deleted boy.
It's just like the silly things. Like it seems daft, but the
How do I kill
the accretion services
Primapatia?
are so good for their points value in that list.
Oh, I ran out of the zone.
Because
I
they
can't destroy
restore-
I can't get the zone
They
anyway, so let's not worry
it's
about it.
repair one. because
Do you
the
have parry
bedfellows
all the
go
time with
repair
Genesis?
two. It's just
No.
that's such a big deal.
The parries from the feet?
Yes.
You know, a 2-point unit being able to just straight up do 6 points of damage on a
So I
unit.
still want to kill that
or model
heavy.
is so good.
So I gotta send the Warhog in. So the Warhog will spend 1 to charge.
Or you just
coming
run them
up
about with
into
Warjacks.
here.
So that
Wanna
if
get
a
the link
Warjack
through?
loses a couple of existence, it just goes,
Let's
oh
do that.
no.
Actually, I
and
can't
it's
get in the
fully
way.
repaired.
I can put Brun on the flag. Boy.
So I'm a little bit confused here because he mentioned about the fact that he can't score both zones.
Right. What's the issue?
Can't Bron just run back?
Hmm?
Or like whatever way around it goes.
Yeah, let's go through the Warhog. Warhog's charging. Doesn't need repo. To there.
Like,
We'll use
surely
this
Long can
dial.
just go back and score.
Your Shadowbound down to an 8, so I need not snakes to
I don't
miss.
see
Charge
real
with a
reason why
cleaver.
not.
Will hit. This is dice plus 2, assuming both your arms are in.
Only one arm's in. It's dice plus 3.
So this
Plus
conservator
3
goes
does
down here.
13 to the 4.
Got it.
And I think there's a reasonable
second
chance it's
cleaver.
going to happen.
I will hit. Dice plus 3 at least. Does another 8 to the 5. I take my d3 damage real quick. I'll take 2 damage to the 1.
So we've got left up.
And I'll overtake off that.
We've got the prefect
Come
left to
back
die in the zone.
here.
Hmm?
Got a prefect left to die in the zone, and
Boomhowler
that's about
will-
it at the moment.
Yep.
Knocked down, right?
Yeah, he's gonna sack one of his things. I think I can live without the covering fire here.
Do you think Prefect will survive? I mean, I'm pretty sure she's not going to.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, let's put him on the flank. Just get that easy score. So he's gonna sack his action to advance. We'll give Brun repo 3 though,
But, like, you look at this,
and
and
we'll come up to here,
I just have this after how much was killed that turn.
and then
Because he had to just go with so much.
let's
This is
just
the exact
see
same
how
as we were
we
saying the
feel
other
like
day
we get
in
real
regards
quick.
to
So we're gonna
the
move.
Infernals
Before
into
I
Mad Game.
confirm that movement real quick, I go with Brun
He's had to invest too many models to
and I
piece
advance
trading off,
to
and
here. Can I see
he's been
Primapatia from
punished
there?
for it.
Hmm.
All right, so I can actually back it up a smidge.
he's got-
How about from
No
here?
heavy hitters here. And he's got, what,
Looks good to me.
maybe
All
one or
right.
two turns
Does
to
she
now
have
get an
stealth?
assassination?
Which
I
is
just
just
Okay.
She's just gonna
don't
be death
see how it
20.
happens.
Yeah, she's gonna be a pile. I think I need a. I'm only at 5. I need a 15. I think I'm better off not boosting. Just looking for a hard 12. We'll see what we get. Or I just keep you safe. I gave him repo 3 already. I think we just keep him safe. So Lug will go ahead and put
Okay, so
himself.
he's not scoring that zone.
Does he need
Seems
to?
strange. Yeah, the main
Here?
difference is it decides how many turns
We'll spend 1 to run to get
Aurora
there.
has to win the game. Because
And
at this point he
Brun
can contest
will
the flag,
drop a Fury, also running
contest the flag in the zone with one model, because he's only going to go up
base
2
to
this
base
turn,
with my caster here.
meaning that next turn he needs to score 3.
River Raider will run.
So he's got to achieve the exact same
So
thing
there-
again next turn. Maybe you can truck in Asphyxius and he somehow
Um,
survives.
All right, buddy. I just scored 1 on the
We
center
don't
flag.
just feel
to make
the
it
attrition's
5-4.
going
I'm
so
gonna put
strongly
back
for
to-
bread that that's
I'm
actually
to
just
the top of
irrelevant.
5 now.
Shadowbound's
Oh,
gone.
there you go, sorry, he's only scored 1 because the Hibashi is survived.
Genesis
So
and Feet are gone. Arcane Might's still there. Back up to 7.
all he can do here is play for an
Gatsby's
assassination.
still on 5.
Mhm.
And he's not
she
gonna get
has
this
Swift
turn.
Vengeance, so
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't even know how. I mean,
just stay there and make an
Asphyxious
attack.
could
Or just stay
technically
there and
Okay.
attack the void.
get a
Let's just sit
charge
there and
off.
attack the void. Matt's a 7.
What, flicker forward
Yeah.
2.
Now we have Apparition.
I don't think he gets in.
She'll apparate.
I mean, no, he can
Hold on,
definitely
sorry.
get there.
Oh no, we have to make a
You
void.
sure?
I'm
Because
sorry.
he's 12 inches away at the moment.
Yeah, but he has to go 2 inches forward.
He doesn't. No, he doesn't even have to do that.
The flicker, he does.
He doesn't have to go direct. Flick is 2 inches in any direction.
Yeah, no, but you're gonna have to go forward. You might be able to get slightly around the building. Like, what is his actual threat?
His threat on him will be
Speed 6.
speed 6, up to 9, 11, 13 inches. Well in range.
You're out there.
Oh wait, he
Under
doesn't
there.
benefit from his own
Mid
freaking
operation.
thing, does he?
No, he doesn't. No.
So
It
she'll
doesn't-
apparate
The
to
benefits on the flicker.
Hmm?
So he probably can just about get him.
2.
Forget he
she'll
doesn't benefit from his own
operate.
leadership, which sucks.
It's a little bit weird.
Yeah, no, he can't make it because he doesn't benefit from his own leadership.
Gonna make the
Otherwise
most
he'd
of
be
this
fine.
hermit being here, so.
There's no way he can make 0.8 of an inch over that building because Flicker's only 2 inches.
Azelo's camping too. Like, you've got the boosted attack rolls from Aurora 1, which is really cute.
Like that.
But I think this is it.
Okay. So there's
Like,
that.
he's got this turn to do it next turn.
First thing we're gonna do
Wait,
is
Aurora
we're
1
gonna
could
activate
increase
these Clockwork Angels. They're going to walk, I guess.
Sure.
I'll
You
get to
tell us
really
on that
charge
one,
him.
Tom.
Talking to his butt.
Can't know if it's her or not.
Is it
Yeah.
warrior models?
So
Yeah.
she
Anything stupid like
yeah.
that?
So
I don't think
she
you
does
do
have
that.
it.
he's
She
good
does
to
have
him. He's defense,
aerogenesis.
Yeah, I just think you leave that.
13 in the back arc.
You want
So
to make sure all of your rolls are
Oh,
boosted
do you
to
mind
hit.
if I upkeep Arcane Might? I'm sorry.
Of
Oh,
course.
yeah. You just mentioned about upkeep and arcane might. Like, you have to use that. That's to play here.
So looking for, so they go to 8. So we're looking for, or then we're looking for 7s. We're gonna boost off of Myocaster.
Sure.
This will be number leader.
I don't have repose there, so not a huge concern.
You remember when
I'm number 13 with 5
Aurora
boxes.
1 had the option of
Top 1.
using her focus for
Undead,
friendly faction
Soul
models to
goes to
use
the void,
to
nothing
boost
happens.
attack and damage rolls.
Repo 3.
She has that.
She's not got that anymore, I can see.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Arcane Might.
We
Might,
can also
Arcane
do a
Might.
2-man Senior May.
Oh yeah, there
right.
it is.
Yeah, so we just
oh,
used to.
okay,
so-
yeah, I just
It
replaced
used to be
it.
called something
Sure.
different back in the day.
They'll do a 2-man CRA into that
I believe
Void
the
Archon.
correct wording is on Zaltu.
You got it. Defense 14.
Rats at 8. We need a 6 to hit. We'll hit.
I'll shield guard to the leader, Feral Valkyrie. And
He
yeah, what's the
the
power of
power
this, real quick?
effect. It's a POW 12 goes
Gatsby himself
to
immune to knockdown.
14 goes to 16.
Don't think so. Just the
That's
services.
Dark Shroud. So I'm
So
I'm really gonna
he would have
shield
to take a
guard
free
this
strike
time.
on the way.
Oh,
From
from the Warhog.
Warhog Gore's got knocked down.
not the
Yeah, that's
absolute
fine.
end of the
So
world,
on
it's
the leader
crit, I'm
model, your dice
assuming.
off 1.
I'm not even sure if it
6
is.
points.
If only we had a
tough-
minion player
tough
actually
roll.
listening.
Will fail, so we'll put it
I
to I
am
gotta
listening.
resolve a few things. So
Warhog,
we'll
does it
die.
have crit knockdown or just
Leader
native
moves.
No, it's crit,
knockdown?
knock,
Vengeance
crit
trigger.
knockdown on tusks.
That's still pretty risky to take.
Void gets a soul.
I mean, at this stage, you're probably going to
this
have to take
model
risks
is-
anyway.
Righteous Fury again.
Unless he
And I get the heal sign D3,
Air
Get a
Genesis.
rolling
which
earth
I will
one from
put
a
into
primal.
the Warhog
Primal's
right
good.
in front of Lich.
Aerogenesis
getting
puts
it
him at
back
speed 8.
2,
If he walks forward 8,
and
Flickers.
back to you.
effectively up for
Okay.
a H movement.
Oh, I forgot my own
That
was
limit,
getting
so
in
that's
range.
dice
In
plus
12,
1, but
yeah.
even still.
So that is
Sorry.
it.
Is there a Genesis out?
That's cool. We're gonna go
No.
ahead and activate the Frustrum Locust. It's gonna
Aurora
force
hasn't
the
gone
movement
yet.
to aid.
It's
It's gonna
actually down to
boost
5
the
focus
shot
already,
into the
so that
void.
does leave only 2 boosts.
Yep,
And,
defense 14.
and you have to put
Hit
her
it,
in a
we'll boost
position where this is
damage.
the last turn.
I am effectively armor 15.
Yeah, it
with
does
my own
not
hermit.
sound good, does it?
Okay, dice off 3.
But I don't think it's got an option.
7.
On 5.
Gonna go ahead and
Zelo's only def 16. It's not huge amounts.
Only? Is he base 16 or is he 16 after dualist?
No, he's
16.
base
we don't
16.
have
He
points
doesn't
yet,
have duelist.
so
He
the
has.
flashing blade play is not worth
riposte.
yet.
Oh, wait, no, he does. Or does he? I
No,
don't
he's just
know
got to
what
riposte himself.
Has he
Where are
rushed
you gonna
himself?
go?
I'm not sure if he win-rushed himself last turn.
To
Maybe.
here?
If he did his def 18, that's pretty rough.
Charging the void, probably.
On a different note, though, if
No,
Oh, yeah, he's got
Suspicious
one in
walks,
yeah.
we charge the heavy, I think.
if he walks over there, he won't take that free straight from the
Or
Warhog.
do we
Yeah.
charge the girl?
So
We have to charge
he's
the
def
heavy.
18. Asphyxious is, I want to say, max 7. So I'd
Max
like to
seven,
keep
yeah.
him
Bold
slightly
plays here.
balanced.
We're gonna go ahead and charge the.
He is only
the
max
Warhawk.
7.
Mat 7's balanced. Funny.
You got it. Defense is a 12.
Is he only rat 4? Or is he rat 3?
we'll
Might be
miss,
rat
that's
3,
fine.
actually.
He's rep 3, I believe.
So yeah, this looks like he's kind of going in for something here.
Yeah, he's rat 3.
9.
So you need 11s to
If I
hit.
do that, I can't. I have to see the facing beforehand.
I'm just not sure he can do it. So
Asphyxious
afterwards you
got any?
have...
Oh, he does
Who's your
have
charge
1.
target? So we can charge like that.
Yeah.
The Warhawk.
So afterwards
theoretically.
you
I'm just trying to
have
figure out where I can get
Asphyxious.
flashing blade if I can.
The only problem is you would turn to face after, so the
Oh, I
Feral
know.
Valk's going to be in your back arc after that.
He's going to have
It's
6
6
attacks. He's
Um,
not charging.
The initial,
He's not charging, so
and then
he's not, that doesn't make
yeah.
a difference anyway. But yeah, so he's got 6 attacks.
so 6 attacks,
Two
of
of-
which he
any
can.
place I
2 of them
go.
can be boosted, but by the sounds of things, he's going for a flashing blade. So it doesn't look like he's going for what we're thinking here. Even in that case, that puts him down
It's
to
annoying
what
that she's
you
still there.
boost the 3rd attack as well, put you down to. I think he gets like 4
I think we
boosted
just
attack
accept
rolls.
that we can't get them
Unless
all.
he's not going for the assassination.
We'll just charge like that.
I don't see how Aurora
Getting the
survives if
Warhog
he
and the Feral Valk.
doesn't.
A charge attack on the Warhog.
Minus 12.
We're at 8, so that'll miss. We'll flashing blade. Yep. We
It's-
hit.
The Feral Valk is a 15.
Matt's an 8 still, I think. I don't think there's a way I can stop myself from seeing.
You can see her. You just need a 7 to hit the Valk because of henchman.
So we'll hit her.
Smooth.
This is a. They're both. Nope. So the Valkyrie is not under the aura, but it is in Dark Shroud. So this is a POW 14 Weapon Master.
So off. You're my front arc, 17, 15. Is the 14 including the Dark Shroud?
Yes.
So dice off 3.
Dead.
So that'll be a tough roll for you in a moment. And then the Warhog is armor 18 down to a 16 because of Hermit.
So off. It's gonna be off 4 on the Warhawk.
So yeah,
Does 9 to the
I
one.
think
Because no Dark Shroud there, right?
unless we're wrong and
Well,
doesn't
me.
benefit from our
There's 3,
genesis.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tough roll.
I'm pretty sure
will
he does.
fail. Soul goes
I
to
think
the
it's just friendly
void.
faction warrior models.
Oh no, we lied.
Heal the Warhog
Tom.
for D3.
Forgot
back
about the amount of
1,
attacks you get.
and
You
back
got
to-
flicker. Flicker's
we
2 or 3?
will Flashing blade.
Why does he need to
Not that
flicker?
it really matters.
We have to get in.
Yep.
With
We'll
the
hit.
walk.
Mhm.
This is a POW 14 Weapon Master, so dice off 4.
Yeah, he does.
That
Yeah,
does 3.
All parts
the
of this
5.
need that. So
Got it.
Flashing.
you're down to 4 attacks then.
no, it's not 4
Yeah.
attacks. It's 3 attacks.
7.
Dice off.
Flickers cost 2, isn't it?
No, because you need to boost the attack rolls because you need 11s to hit.
Yeah, but he's going to
7.
have a
Got
couple of attacks on Aurora. Focus on Aurora to boost those.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no
first
guts
attack
temporary, I
gets
think.
a. Well, he's not. He's not going for this route anyway because he's flashing blade.
That. I mean, we're already in for a reckoning. Flashing
Yeah, he's
blade.
flashing bladed again as well.
Yeah.
Hits.
So he's not going for it
All
at all.
4, 12 to kill.
Damn
So
it.
how does... Is he just
One.
going to have a Fixus...
2.
The thing is as well is
The
that if
body's
he was,
now
if he's
out.
going for this,
Still has Spirit of Mind.
Asphyxious clearly
4,
isn't
5.
going in, which makes me think, why did he activate Asphyxious
is-
after Aurora
Oh my
when
god.
these attacks would have greatly
Fuck
benefited
you,
from Death
Aurora.
Shroud?
Okay. Walk in.
What is Asphyxious now doing?
Gonna go ahead and activate Gatsby.
Like, why is he going
Boys.
with Asphyxious now? When the Death Shroud
There's
from
gotta be a
earlier
spot
would
you
have
can land on.
helped. He doesn't fit there.
Did he get all of
It's
them within
there.
2?
It's
Right
probably
there.
like there. Yeah. So it's there, charging the void.
Defense 14.
But
Come on, we still
those
got more
those
boys.
dice would have done
Sorry.
not significantly
Always more
more.
boys.
Yeah, so you'd
But a
you'd
little
get
bit more.
you get 3 attacks and you get a
Oh fuck!
boosted
They keep coming out
damage
of the
roll.
woodwork.
So
That's all the boys I got. Okay. Just gonna
I don't
go
think
ahead
that's
and
enough.
try and roll this.
Asphyxius
No,
would
it's
need
If I roll
to
7. Nope.
roll so well.
So we'll do the servitor.
Because what Asphyxius is
onto
power
the void.
18. Just look at the armor
Hit it, do a
of
point.
Well, it'd be
Yep, down
it'd
to
be,
5.
it'd be 16, but at
and then,
-2 armor for the
Other
opponent.
servitor, map 5, needs a 7. Nope.
So just looking at Ninja
Attack
Pig
onto the void, needs a 7.
2.0.
Fuck you, Gatsby.
He's armor 15.
attack.
Dice plus 3.
Fuck you, Gatsby.
Gatsby, come on!
I don't think you
There
can
you
do it with 3
Hits.
attacks.
POW 18.
Up to a 20 from
One.
Hermit, so he does Snake Eyes kill him.
It
so
would have
he's
been
just
4
dead.
if he'd done down the route we said there, wouldn't?
I'll
wouldn't
heal
it?
the Warhog for D3.
No?
No, it's
Bring
just
back
thicker.
1, just
You get
getting
3.
his body back
You
in.
get 1 boosted damage roll.
We'll
Or you
fire
roll
it
hard
back
11.
onto him.
Maybe you have to
Always
write the
off
hard
for
level.
rolling
Hits.
armor levels.
Dice plus 2
mean-
again.
You might actually have to.
He
Sure.
explodes. I'll take the Fury in. I get to heal. I'll put it to me again for this. I take the Fury in. To put into 3. And then I get to
Because
heal
with the
something.
3
I'll heal
attacks, you
Boom Howler
literally need to
D3.
roll.
He gets 2
I don't
back.
think you can roll high enough for it to
Okay.
actually kill.
Well, ideally, that was supposed to be Gatsby killing
Okay.
that, and
I
then
mean,
we,
pretty sure that Warhog can
we're able to
get
put
to
out 2
Aurora.
clouds in front of my caster, but that's not going to happen.
If he gets,
Or
to, if
so,
he gets to,
No.
Bron definitely can, yeah. Sorry,
at
not
this
Bron,
point,
like,
if you just want to kill me, go ahead. I'll score 1.
Yes. And I score nothing. Yeah, I'm going to have to try and kill you. What's the defensive stats
Luck
on
can definitely do
Aurora?
it.
It's a 16-15 with no camp.
Luck doesn't have a.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
that's
no,
hitting
it's
is the
just
only
really
little bit of an
faded.
issue.
You can barely
Let's
see
do the things
his
we have to first, right? So
attack
Mad Visions goes
or melee
away.
ranger now.
Corrosion on Lug stays on him. Just want to toss me a column real quick.
Oh, sorry. This
Has
was
he already
on top
harvested
there.
as well,
Got it.
Brad?
But
Yeah,
there.
and then on
Yeah,
Brun,
Hermes went early.
Brun takes a point. He's down to 1
So, yeah,
health.
I think you'd
Void
have to
Enlarge.
hard roll the 11
and
to
on the
actually
Warhog at
make
the
the
top.
assassination worth it.
Roll my column.
The 3.
Do the 3. Okay, and then we pull in Fury time. So I go to 5 and I have a dead War Beast to 6. Lug gets this 1. Back to Brun. All right,
But
and
Aurora's
then we just
7,
start doing
don't know how
things
we
here.
rolled
So how do I
5.
go about doing this? I can't aim into your
Anything that goes up
into Lich. Does Aurora have
I
dodge?
thought, no, Aurora 6, isn't she?
No,
She's 7,
just
isn't she?
16-15, dude.
I thought she was 6.
Okay.
No, she's 7.
Yeah.
Shows you how much I play Aurora.
Any other upkeeps?
She does have 2, but she definitely only had Arcane Might up at the beginning of that
I have
turn.
Lug
What
Slam.
is her other upkeep?
That's what we do.
Um,
I have Lug
she doesn't have
Slam.
another-
Lich over
Admonition.
Aurora, and then
Oh,
we
okay.
just get there.
Yeah, that's probably it.
All right, so I gotta go
But
with
he's
Brun
not cast
first, so
Admonition.
I gotta get my
Yeah, he's
control
not
range
gonna
up.
Has he?
Let's only go right here, I think.
No.
He's gonna take his Blunderbuss
It's the
shot
thing.
into probe number 1.
because
Probably means
I-
it's
I-
full.
You also have Bray
Uh,
still,
Because the
by
thing
the
is,
way,
as well, is that
if
if
you
he's
want
got
to reassign
Arcane
to
Might
Aurora.
up, he can't have Admonition
No,
up.
I forgot
Yeah.
it last turn. It just
We
goes
should have
away. It's
Which
fine.
is why
Um,
that's why I hate
so onto the
Arcane
probe.
Might on her,
We'll hit
because
until probe
9 out of
number
10 you're probably sticking with Admonition.
1. Let's go with Hermit. No, I'm sorry. Let's
Oh,
go
you
with
know, you could just
Boomhauer.
keep it safe.
He's just gonna give Repo 3 to
Yeah.
Lug. He doesn't have to do anything else.
But she's only
Let's go with
focused-
Hermit. We're gonna walk 2.5
16 inches then, so
to there to get out of the way. We'll throw up the -2 again. We're gonna go with Lug, who's going to power attack, slam into Lich, getting to here. Yep, that's a straight line, right?
Very good.
All right, and then we're boosting. I
Brun's
need a
not
boost at
going
7.
for her.
We'll just get it. Slamming.
There you go. So even with
2
the
inches.
having the extra
So
attack
clipping
there,
Aurora, knocking her down.
mine reckon
knocking
it's
down Lich.
it's a
This is
11.6
a POW, I think 11 on Lich, so dice
to
off
kill with those 2 attacks,
6.
Oh,
and that's not even taking into consideration the tough
Yeah,
as
dice
well.
off 6 on Lich. Take 1 on Lich,
That
and
was,
then
was
off
it?
4
It
on
must have been
Aurora.
his trample then.
no, because I
slam,
promised dice
sorry.
off 3, dice off 2, so 3 damage to Aurora. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and repo 3.
Well, Barry said Dean that Aurora's
There looks fine.
stats are scars
And
stats.
then
Or at least
That
how
gets
you
me
always
to
remember
there,
them.
within an inch, still within control range.
Yeah, I
So we
always
can go ahead
get
and go with the
stats wrong.
Warhog now, charging using the dial. We'll charge with a cleaver. I automatically hit.
Always
For
get
PAL
defense
20,
and armor the
so
wrong way
dice,
around.
that's
Yeah.
just Hermit and the dial.
I hope all of these are comments, by the
Does,
way.
I think 15.
Ryan, on the YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Did you notice, Ryan? You also have 2 downvotes on the video.
So let's talk about the
Two
matchup. How
downloads?
does this matchup feel? You think,
No,
Aurora?
2 downvotes.
Actually, I
Oh.
think Ryan might bump us to the post-game chat in
You
a
are.
second, where he bumps us
I
over
mean,
to the
that
Discord
seems fair,
stream,
not gonna
Discord area.
Oh no, there is 2.
Just 2 votes.
Maybe not. Who knows?
Just
That's
2
usually why I do the
votes.
post-game
2
chat after.
dislikes.
Okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't
And you
feel
lied, Ryan. These
terrible,
aren't
I
comments
think.
on the
I think
video.
I should have probably tried to beat into you the turn
Definitely are.
that I backed off.
Oh,
I
no,
just
that-
thought
it's
for
in
some
the
reason
chat,
that
that's why.
it wouldn't be much use trying to get through both those primals because of what was going to happen with the same way that
Pops
resolved
paused?
before or during
It's
this
done.
damage. Would have had more pieces
done.
to try and do work
yeah,
afterwards.
That would explain it.
I probably should have gone in that turn, even though it didn't feel like a good turn to do so.
So I think like a way you could look at this as well, right, is the turn where you didn't go in. I would have been effectively +1 armor and +2 defense. Oh no, I would have been effectively +1 armor for when you went in, right? Because one of your heavies had Righteous Vengeance, the other one didn't. The turn where you didn't go in, they both had it, but I had feet on both. But I think the real problem is the first time you miss, I get to riposte back with either primal and knock down your heavy.
Oh, I know.
I think it might have been. It doesn't seem like the wrong move not to go in.
I think this is like just a dead enough scenario for me, and like I couldn't clear that gobber easily, which was the other annoying part.
I would have 1,000% threads that as well if you put just one angel in.
So I knew that I had to put 2 in. The issue was is that I moved Aurora away like a hit, so I couldn't boost the to hit or the negation skill.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, I couldn't make you paralyzed for the second hit to then kill you automatically.
Right.
So that was like
That makes
pure
sense.
idiot. And then I at least score another point there. Like you have to like focus a little bit more on which side to go to.
Ryan, are you inviting
or
them
just
to
fight in the middle and try and fight a 2-flank
to the
war.
post-game chat after this as well? And you're going to
Depending where
put
the
your
angels
little
end
new
up, though,
crappy
I
overlay.
don't know. Would you still, if you killed that model, do
It
you still
better be the
usually
one that I
run to
redid
the-
for
the
you, Ryan.
leftmost table
No,
edge?
it's not. I did have time to move it over.
100%.
As much as I want to stay, guys, I need to go and fix some monitors tomorrow.
Get gang up and then.
I thought you'd already done that, Lano.
Boost,
No, the postman
or
came and
boost to
delivered
hit,
it, then
hit, paralyze, you friends
then the
it.
stream started, and I
Second
thought,
one,
I haven't
boost to
touched on
hit,
playing.
kills,
Once the train starts,
and
stay
then
here for a bit.
that last one angel that ran over there already could still go to where it
See you
did.
later.
All right,
Okay,
nice speaking to you guys.
and then,
Catch you later.
so they're going to bump us over now, so.
Or not.
Yo.
That timing of now was not planned.
I didn't want to cut into a conversation because you was actually talking about stuff because I can hear you. So
Yeah, I heard. Well, I finished the word now and then immediately was teleported, so it's pretty neat.
oh.
Yeah, because the only thing I was thinking, Tilly, was if you end up grouping 2 angels down there too tight. Oh, they have repo that turn, don't they?
If I feet, yes, yeah.
Oh, because I was gonna say is I could. That lets me like aim with scythe much easier to like clear them out because they're not going to be behind the house to get cover. But if you get to repo, then that doesn't work.
Right, yeah. Yeah, so I misplayed that part of the board. I shouldn't have moved her over.
I don't think it was necessarily the wrong thing to move her, right? Like games turn east-west at some point. I think the big change is if you can get through the primals in like 1 or 2 less activations, and then get like a void or lich or something onto one of the 3 heavies. I think this game looks wildly different.
Yeah, I agree. It took too much work to try and get those primals out of the zones, which is what you expect.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Yeah, I don't.
You had to pace trade too much to get to it because that one conservative doesn't do it. Maybe if you had the Dark Shroud in there.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
you
mean,
could
if
both,
this is Aurora 2 feat, maybe it's better. But that's a whole different like can of worms.
I'll tell you what was a huge swingy point where you wasn't even thinking about it, to be honest, at the bit to begin with, Brad, when you took the voice shot on Elish.
Yeah, it was removing the reason I switched that targeting was the apparition didn't matter, and the what's it called, Storm Rager debuff was huge.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah,
keeping it alive.
as soon as that happened, I was like, God damn it, this is probably over.
I didn't see Eilish in the list until I already moved the void forward, and I was like, oh, that's a better target. Yeah, I'll go for that. Huh.
Yeah, so we
I
were
should have.
working out as well. Like you had a very small out that turn. Like you could have flickered with or move with Asphyxious, just keep up Arcane Might, put up the +2 movement, just walk over to Thingy, but that was like a 10% assassination attempt. That's not including the tough roll as well. So
Yeah, no.
Oh, you mean if Lich goes from here, like flickering to here, and then charging here?
no, so because the issue with that, I mean, there'd also be the chance of the crit gore to knock him down, and then it just ruins it. So he was slightly further back, so I think he's like here or something.
It was basically here because it was
Yeah,
blocked by
so
one of sight from the
He
void.
walks up 8 because of the aerogenesis, then flicker. It was just within 12.
Yeah.
To be able to get in there, so you would have had. Also, right, that last turn, you had 6 focus. Was we missing something? No, sorry, you had 5 focus.
I
Yeah,
had
I
I
didn't
didn't
keep
his
out.
goals.
No.
Yeah, he would have been on
Aurora,
5.
On Aurora, you only had 5 going into that.
Oh, well,
After
I-
upkeeping it.
It's fine. I mean, it wouldn't have. It didn't that much of a difference. Let's see if one more attack would have hit that. We would have hit. And actually, we would have killed. Okay.
But yeah,
Whatever.
So, yeah, like you had a very small chance of killing as there. I'm not sure if it's worth it, but
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
yeah, the swinging points were definitely the losing of the Elish and not being able to remove that upkeep because that really screwed you afterwards, and then having to put way too many models into those 2 primals. Like they well earned their points that game.
Yeah,
Agree.
they did their job. They existed in front of my army.
I mean, they existed and they did a fair amount of work. Like,
Yeah,
even though
through
it was
the course of the
killing
game, they
angels to begin
killed
with.
a few angels.
Yeah, and knocked some down as well, which was always useful.
Mhm.
So they did pretty well. How comes you didn't run back Brug or Lug, whatever? Sorry, the
Yeah, there
turn
was-
where you only scored 1.
So what was that?
So
You could have run the bear over. You could have run the bear the turn that you
Yeah.
committed, or you just could have gone there.
you could have done that.
Because like the control point's less important than winning this game on attrition, right? Like if I put Lug all the way over there, and I lose like the Void, the Roadhog, not the Roadhog, the Warhog, because like if you ignore Hermit, I'm not scoring the right zone. Not Hermit. What the hell am I saying? Wastelander. If you ignored Wastelander and the Angels could do anything at the top, and Lich, Aurora, Hypatia, and like the Frustrum Locust get to take out what's it called? Like the Warhogs and the Void. I now have no way to fight back against the stuff in the middle. So I need the heavy there, right? Like that control point is less important than being able to fight whatever is going to come into me.
I think that control point dictates how long Attilio actually has to plan an assassination. Because if you had that, he only has this turn to do it. Whereas he could have maybe waited a turn. I'm not saying that ends up very well for him, but he could have waited a turn. Sank him.
Yeah. I mean that's certainly a potential, but like if I was going first, then I might have done that, right, to make sure I have the edge the whole time. But with going second and the ability to score last, I'm focusing more on attrition than the control points, at least for how I was looking to tackle the game. Because it was that turn after, this turn here where he went in on the turn before this most recent one for him. He could have gotten just a 3 focus Lich to Azazel, right?
Yeah, so 3 focus and then 3 boosts to hit.
Yeah,
That
he
was how it
needs
works.
11s to hit because of
Yeah.
Windrush.
Yeah. So,
I'm on 2 transfers.
yeah, so he would have
Yes.
had 4 attacks.
Oh yeah.
So the 2 attacks after the transfers had the. I mean, I'm using the one on Apple, which is a bit worse by a boost, but that was a 11.6, and that's not taken into consideration your tough. So it's really not great, but there is a chance there.
Yeah, I mean, certainly there's a chance of dying. I wasn't don't think I was giving that much weight because that felt like it wasn't good enough to, I think, throw the game on it when he had the ability to take out like the majority of the heavy hitters in the middle with just like 3 of his models. So I debuffed my entire army after that. Like if Lich, Aurora, Hypatia, and those couple angels and the Frustrum Locus can take out like the 3 of the 4 remaining like hard hitting models I have left, I probably get to kill Lich back in return, but maybe I don't get that, right? Depending on what's still alive, and how much focus is on. So I didn't think going for the assassin was the right move. So I don't think the control point changes if he wants to do that or not. Because this guy back here, I mean, if the fighting is all in here and I lose all my pieces over here, Lug does absolutely nothing to help this coming turn.
He doesn't, but you can at least kill enough stuff afterwards that you are winning on scenario. Oh god, my throat's going now. But yeah, you was going up on scenario anyway. That if you was scoring that, you would have literally had to have scored. I think it was like the left hand one and like the zone again. Like he's really very good at models to put in at this point. Like all he can put in is Gatsby and Angels, which Angels you can actually kill. And this turn afterwards you can just run a Hermit into his zone. And he finally has to deal with that model.
Right.
So I think there's a way that you could do scenario on here as well.
How just talking out this out like the assassination run again because it seemed higher than I thought in my head. I just did the math as well. How did you get to 11? What numbers are you putting in?
So your dice plus 3, 'cause you're armor 15.
Yep. Absolutely correct.
Yep. I did say that this is the buy and boost app, which always ends to come out slightly wrong, but you're literally looking at, providing that you're transferring 2 of the attacks already, you are getting 2 power 18 attacks, which need 11s to hit. My app reckons that's 11.6.
Is being boosted, even if Aurora could boost damage rolls, all that's really doing is assuring I transfer it.
Yeah, so you would have to assume that you transfer 2 attacks. And then...
Right, yeah, but what I'm getting, like, she has to cast Aerogenesis and upkeep Arcane Might, so I don't think she has enough focus to boost more than 2 of the damage rolls. You know what I'm saying?
She can boost 3.
Can boost 3?
Yeah, because she's a 7. This is what I was saying. I'm not sure where her focus went on that last turn. She's a 7, so she upkeeps 1. She puts it to 6. She casts Aerogenesis, and then she can boost 3 attack rolls.
Right, so she's boosting 3 attack rolls, then she's not boosting any of the damage rolls?
No, which is where it comes into effect. You just have
Actually, then one of these attack rolls even gets worse to hit. Like, yeah, so I have the assassination when I was boosting all 4 of the attack rolls and boosting none of the damage at 4. Yeah. Just switching it so you're boosting 3 times. Wait, no, I said 3. Is Aerogenesis cost 2 or 3?
3.
3.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
down to 4, down to 3.
Mine
so with only boosting 3
is
attack rolls, boosting no...
Mine is assuming that the 2 initial ones hit to actually trigger the transfers. This is what I'm saying, after your transfers, that's how bad it is.
Oh yeah, I'm not even assuming after, like, I'm just putting the whole thing in, right? I'm on 16 health, 2 transfers, and all of the attacks and stuff. So with boosting 3 attack rolls to hit, none of them boosted for damage, and the last attack just needing a hard 11, I have it the whole run as a 0.7.
That seems
so
far too
that's
low.
why. I don't know. That's what I got.
You definitely get like I'm pretty sure you get 4 boosted attacks. So she does 3 of them, which means that you're paying for 2. Oh no, I think you got a hard hit 1. Yeah. So
either way, it was off the table.
Because boosting boosting a damage roll. So good.
It's not a great assassination at all, but I'm not sure that trying to win piece trading here does anything either.
I mean, I knew it was a bad run to do what I was doing, but like at the same time, it's the only thing I had left, and maybe if I get lucky and Aurora kills all that was there, like Gatsby can put clouds out in front after killing something.
Okay.
You know, maybe dice spike in the right way. That's all.
Mm-hmm. So Tilia, this is I think the first time you saw Azazello.
This is my gonna say this is my first game against him. That's all.
This is my 4th game playing him. Not so much the list itself, but what do you think of Azazel as a warcaster or warlock? I guess technically.
It's neat. I like him. He feels a lot like Iona, but the Primal Archons give him a lot more tricks than Iona usually has, which is cool.
I've heard him compared to Iona before, to be fair.
Do you not think, bearing in mind how much you played Helga 1, Brad, do you not think that he is a slightly worse caster for will work for food than Helga 1?
So, I really do like Helga 1. I do think, though, that Helga 2 and Jaga are more consistent war for food casters that kind of attack the game in a similar way that Helga does. Again, just speaking in levels of consistency. As for being a worse Helga 1, because of the pieces in the Helga list and the reliance on feet for damage fixing, it could just be the way I have the list constructed as well, right? Like the Helga 1 list doesn't have any Warhogs in my list. It's just all Roadhogs that then have to use Gang and Primal to get to their higher damage numbers. I find that what I found so far that the post feat setups in this list are better because the primals are so hard to deal with under feet that I guess get to deliver like 3 absolute melee beaters behind them. There's been a couple of games where people have gone into the feated primals and they might die. Like them dying or not isn't too much of an issue, but being able to deliver the 2 Warhogs and Lug, who continually keeps impressing. This game didn't do a whole lot. He's kind of existed and stood around. But they do well. I just think they attack the table differently. Yeah. My dislike so far, though, with Azazello, at least the way I have it built, I think you can change this if you change the list up, is I feel like I don't pressure the table much at all. Like I'm very reliant on making it to a scenario element and then just sticking around in it with difficult to kill models, whether it be War Beasts or Primals or getting through Shield Guards and Wastelander with Mad Visions and Dunian Archon. Like I feel like I'm sticky when I get somewhere and I'm very hard to take out, but I am continually beat down by being out-threaded.
That's fair. I mean, worst case, he at least looks like a fun caster to actually run. He's
been a lot of fun to play. It's still a little tricky knowing where to put everything all the time. Because there are turns where you want to lead with Azazello, so you can like pistol shot something to get the plus 2 inches of threat. Yeah. But if you jam up too tightly, it can be hard to get things where you want them.
To unpack
how you need them. Yeah, so I've had a lot of fun playing him. I haven't changed the list I've run him in yet. So that might be what I'm doing next, is kind of changing up what's in it. But yeah, he's been fun to play.
You get Flugwug in there?
I'm sure, yeah, the answer is we can get him in here. We had to, of course, start taking stuff out. Flugwug could be good. I could see that. He would threaten... What is it? 6, 11... Is it 15? It's 15. Under feet would be a POW 13.
That's terrible. Barry
asked
Matt as well. Do you feel like Azello is just another Archon's caster? Do you feel like he can play any differently? I know that it is the faction at the moment, but
I think kind of without exception, every Warlock has a competitive, competent list and will work for food, right? So I think it's hard to argue if something else is better, because there'll be things that it does on the table that a Warlock food list can't, right? But is there a competent list you could run in Thornfall? 1,000%, yes. So the thing I think is really neat in terms of what it does differently is you can take a unit of Brigands, make them your henchmen, so they get the +2 defense and rerolled attack rolls, which is both ranged and melee. Just reroll all your attack rolls the entire game. And then they also take Phantasm well. So you have this unit that's defense 14. They have tough and rise. They're -5 range. They're ranged when they get shot at. It's -5 range. Under feet, they go to like PAL 16 or something on the charge, or 15 or something with prey. I forget what number it is. I think he runs a unit of brigands really, really well. The new release of Malvin and Mayhem, which you can get into Thornfall, helps Thornfall have the late game ability to trade into heavies.
Yeah, it gives
That
a nice
Thornfall was a
value piece.
little
Gives a nice little value piece for it as well.
Right.
Which is quite nice.
Yeah. Not only that, Malvin and Mayhem uses Beacon really well, getting that additional threat range.
I guess to take Phantasm well because they don't really want to be shot in the approach very much.
Yep. Giving Azazello cover on the way at the table can also be tremendously relevant.
Beacon gives the free
think
charge as
there's-
well.
A Beacon is a free charge and +2. Yeah.
Yeah, so that helps him as well.
Yeah, so I think there's a strong list you could run in Thornfall, and I think the big difference, right, is this list in Warlord for Food because it's so low model count, with the exception of like Scythe sometimes playing on a little bit of an edge or the River Raider playing on an edge. Everything in this list plays in a ball, right? It's just this
Yeah, it's just a tight ball
brick
until you
that
need to
kind
go
of
in.
right. Thornfall you can spread out over the table more, and because of the way his feat is worded, you can play wide on the table. And then have Azazello move 6 one direction, Wind Rush like another 6 inches, Beacon something, and throw up feet. And models that were outside of his control area can charge into it. So you can kind of form the ball wherever. Whereas this, because it's already low model count, doesn't spread well to begin with, and doesn't reposition as fast because it's not infantry.
Some good points.
Um,
So Barry was asking earlier, Attilio, so bearing in mind you was playing the convergence then, how much do you think Gatsby's affected convergence as a whole?
I mean, I'm no convergence player. This is me playing mercenaries.
It's still the same thing.
Right, yeah. That was just me being a smart ass.
Yeah.
But no, I think
How
he's
many,
probably
how many Merc models are in your mercenary list, Attilio?
there is Hermit, there is
Elish.
Elish, yeah. Those are 2 Merc models. Usually there's a Toro.
So 2 Merc models in this Merc list, pretty sweet. Love it. Just keep going, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, Gatsby 4 really changes the game for Aurora 1. He changes the game for Mercs in general. He just offers so much between the ability to make things go faster, the ability to put out clouds wherever you need it. Like, if Brad did give me the bottom of board here, I just, like, do something like this. So if, hold on. I done goofed it. We need, where is it? Widgets, 2 3-inch rings. Just copy this. And we just do something along the lines of this for one side of the board, or if we want to, like, we can get really aggressive and start doing stupid stuff like this. Like, there's just...
Those clouds are
Which is
surprisingly amazing.
Yeah.
For
And, like,
what,
you can
for
do...
what looks like the worst part of his kit, I think
Uh,
the worst part. The worst part is Hellfire.
No,
like,
no.
The
Yeah.
clouds are
When
tremendous.
you look into it initially, is my point. Like, you know, when these models first come out, and the actual bits that you're looking at, clearly everyone was looking at the sheer amount of Dark Shroud it offers, and the +2
yeah.
charges. Like, that's what your initial looks are.
Yeah, I will agree that I looked at Bloodthirst, his own damage output, his survivability, and then also went, oh, he's got clouds, and that was like the maybe 4th best thing on the list. But even still, those clouds, I don't think anyone overlooked.
Hellfire,
think-
on the other hand, definitely.
He has a nuke.
I've cast it once. One
If he
time.
was Magic Ability 7 consistently, I think it'd be fine. But he can't have Magic Ability 7 because then he'd be Focus 7.
Yeah, he would be.
That sounds even more balanced and fair.
Can you imagine how points he would be
I mean,
if he was focused
this
7?
is War Machine, right? You just write a rule on the back of his card.
I mean, he'd just
Write a
be
roll on the
actual
back of his
lit.
card. That says when he's casting spells, his magic ability is 7, and then he's. I mean, you could put that in the game, have him be focus 5, but cast it effective rat 7.
It
Give him telemetry.
They could even just say that when he's targeting a living model, he gets +2 to attack damage rolls or something like, or attack
We could have
rolls.
had,
or
we
something
could
like
have
that, that'd be
had
fine.
Magic Ability 7 roll Hellfire's in
Yes,
this game.
give Scar 1 more tools.
I think Dean's dead.
You could have just put telemetry in this one.
Yeah.
With the hermit.
No, I know.
I'm not saying it's good
Or
because it costs you more than half your stack, but
I think Hellfire is the
Oh.
worst roll on him. But everything else is just super solid. And if you took any of those other abilities away, I would still play him as is.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we're saying. I think the most outrageous one might be Bloodthirst. I feel like you could take that away and he's still a really good model.
The other, just to jump back to the game real quick, just because we brought up telemetry. If you have if Hermit wasn't here, I think this game is crazy different, right? Like if Hermit just exists in the middle of the table,
Yeah.
and then on your turn you put up Aerogenesis and feet, and Hermit comes into like here, with feet up, and then you crash into me. Then, like I think this game gets a lot worse again.
No, as I was doing that, like after I did it, and then saw what was down there, like I didn't for some reason I forgot that Scythe was down here. I was just kind of zoomed in on the top of the board, which was a mistake. So I just kind of was like, oh well, I'll use him here and he'll protect the objective. It'll be fine. I should have, like you said, just could put him in the back there because then I could have also kept the Eilish safe. There's a bunch of stuff that changes if Hermit is in the mid to the backfield, ready to just run in with Master of Ruin and all that bullshit.
Also, Brad, you are forgetting the most irrelevant card that is.
Yeah, the only thing I don't. What was that?
His most irrelevant rule on his card is limited battle group because that rule serves no purpose.
His battle group is not limited in any shape of the word.
Who has limited battle group?
Yeah, he's got limited battle group. That's a
Yeah,
rule on
he's
his card.
limited to all of the Mercs, all of the Crits, and all of the Convergence models.
Wait, Lich 4 actually has the rule limited battle group on
Yeah,
his card?
so does Noble.
Yes.
It's the most irrelevant rule on his card.
So
What does that rule even say?
This model has a limited battle group of these models, and then lists 3 factions.
It's like the first. What was the first model to have limited battle group? Wasn't that Una 1? Who could just take flying war beasts instead?
No. I think it was Bradigus because there was first.
Oh, because they could only take the relevant war beasts for their.
Wasn't it pigs?
Yeah,
Wouldn't it just be the Signar Journeyman Warcaster?
Oh, you might be right on that. It's probably minions because it's either pigs or gators, whichever came out first. I think technically Barnabas.
But at least they were limited battle groups. It's not a case of pick 3 factions, take whichever jacks you want. And no, you're not limited to just Convergence or Crix or Mercs. You can have one of each, and that is completely fair.
I will say Dark Shroud Inflictor is pretty good. Just as a heavy.
Yeah.
But yeah, anybody else got anything else they want to bring up?
We could compare Nemo to Asphyxious 4 again if you wanted, right?
Why would you play Debo?
This is exactly where we went to. Why would you play Nemo 4?
There are people who do like Nemo 4. He's okay. He's just I don't
think he's
enjoy
not as
him.
good as a utility piece. That's the difference.
Yeah.
In a comparison. Also, one of them is pushing you back about £100. Not that money means anything in this hobby, because people are willing to just chuck money at people.
I have one more thing, Ryan.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I got one more. So in the post game chat image, are you the rainbow fish, the orange fish with the top hat of the kind of shy white fish
Believe it
with
or
the
not,
dangling microphone?
I am Ginger. So I am the orange fish. Dean is the rainbow trout, because he's also famously known for what you probably can't see on his head is a Timo hat, because he went many years turning up to all of his events with a Timo hat on.
That Timo hat was in such a state by the end of about year 5.
And then that is depressed looking time.
I just found I just found a fish at the end because I was so wound up with Ryan by the end of that. So wound up.
But yeah, I thought I needed some form of screen so it's not just dodgy looking blue. And top hats are cool, so.
Yeah, I haven't even done anything to my fish, Ryan. Literally, I just googled fish with glasses and then was like, dump, done.
But yeah. I think my aim is probably bred to like 1 or 2 of these a week. Just keep them going. By the looks of things, both people want to watch them afterwards anyway, just because it's a bit hard to, I think, to actually pay attention to like a 3-hour stream. Whereas this is something you could put on in the background and like pay attention to and watch. So I've got no issues with that. But yeah, thank you very much for coming in.
Tilly, was that you, buddy?
Yeah.
I don't know what you found so amusing.
I moved the covering fire for you, buddy.
I saw. Did you like the angel?
Oh. The stream can't see this, so. Well.
Is this in the game or something?
Such adults here.
1 second. Am I going to have to look at this?
Sorry, we'll end
Well,
it.
I'll recreate it for you.
Gone.
My bad.
Recreate it and I'll take it off quickly before I go. And there you go. You can see. You can see the caustic mist penis. Enjoy.
Oh, that's all it was. Okay.
Yeah, but we made it organically, right? Like that was just us not talking, and just put that together. He had the clouds, I had the covering fire, and then he yeeted an angel. There was no communication on setting that up, though.
Oh. But yeah, well, thank you very much for both turning up.
Yeah, of course.
You are
This is
both
great.
always welcome. I'm not going to lie to you, Attilio. I definitely thought you was Justin to begin with because your voices are pretty similar. No offence there.
Did
Just
the
you?
name at the top right
Yeah.
of the clock not give it away?
I just was like, this sounds really similar to Justin.
I just think you think all Americans sound the same.
No, you're distinct, Brad. Don't worry.
I think that's an insult.
No, it's not instant. You've got a special place. Don't you worry.
Don't Americans think that all English sound the same though, even though we've got probably just as many accents as America?
No, I think everyone in England sounds the same except for Jake, who I can understand like every other sentence.
Yeah, but that's also what he types too.
That is true.
Oh.
I don't know how he types in a Yorkshire accent.
I can't remember was there was in one of the streams. Mark made us read out one of the things he sent over, and it was just was it sanguinary? Tom, do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, it was meant to be sanguinary, and it was not.
It's like sanguine
I
or
can't
something.
remember what it was. It was just
Yeah, it's great.
tragic. Was the word?
Yeah, but anyway, we will wrap it up there. So thank you both for turning up. Congrats, Brad, again to winning. One day you can let other people win, but hey ho. But yeah, thank you very much for turning up, everyone.
Says,
For having me.
Guys,
Bye.
bye.
We are all done.